We are now on to session 3 of Shadow's Breath. Unfortunately, we will be down a party member tonight. He is traveling the world. Matt, we wish you the best and can't wait for you to return. Back to the crew. Enjoy your travels, but for now, it'll just be 4 of us tonight. And we are going to pick up right where we left off. Day broke as sunlight greeted our band of adventurers, gathering supplies for a week traveling to Scadale, capital of Kelm. Lycan, the priest of Sylvia, recommended the group scour the library as a possible source as to what the strange insectoid creature was, or information on the mysterious orb. After an informed basket maker informs the 4 about current affairs, you all leave Longhall, but not before having an implicative conversation with Elder Omar, retreating from the town. He warned that the Kelmian people know not what they supply. Omar also asked Thago for forgiveness. You all continued your journey, successfully hunting game, foraging food, and eviscerating another aberration on the road. James introduces the other 3 to a new friend, Kai, his spellbook. A mysterious lone spellcaster wielding unknown energy challenges James to a spell flinging contest. James is injured by an eldritch blast, but, with a small assist from Kai, retaliates with a barrage of magic missiles, leaving the caster begging for mercy. Though you never caught his name, a frail man revealed he worked for a demon and was searching for James's orb, taken to a hidden temple. With a skill only an elven ranger can achieve, Layden catches the man with an arrow before the group decides to let him go. The party of 4 discovers the hidden area, revealing murals of past battles of paladins with the creatures, and there, a purple orb on the mural. Placing the orb on a nearby pedestal revealed a strange constellation before 3 bodies rose to attack. In a flurry of smites, axes, arrows, and spells, the band overcomes the dead. But as curiosity killed the cat, James is caught in a purple fog as the most formidable of the skeletons screeches for eternity before he falls to the floor. James lies on the ground in the cold temple, unmoving but breathing. The orb flashes again as a hidden staircase opens and a light glows from below. Hello, you hear. Is someone there? We are knights and need assistance. The entryway is shut, and you swear you hear a familiar voice cackling from the other side. What do you do?
We call out to these voices.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. What is it that you need?
We've been here for quite a time, sir. We've been trapped here. Who's up there? Who's up there? Are you okay? We are paladins of eternity.
Just our band, sir. Just our band. But what is it that you need? Why do you call to us?
Is there a way out?
A way out from where?
From here. We've been trapped here for days.
Where do you call from, sir? We can't see you.
We're from eternity. We're paladins.
Hey, but we can't see you. Where do you call from?
Every round is 6 seconds, right? So things happen pretty quickly. You guys placed the pedestal on the orb. The people rose up. The undead did. You fought them. Almost as soon as James went down, a staircase opened up and the entryway shut. So now they got the way you guys
came. So they're calling from the staircase?
Yes.
Okay.
They're down the stairs.
Okay. Can we see them?
No.
Okay. Okay. So we have to go down. Can we not make them come up?
Yeah.
Come on out.
Are you friendly? Are you bandits? What are you?
We are friendly. We are here. We are traveling. We have come across many things, and we just only want to understand your motivations and why you call to us.
Okay, we're searching for someone. We have a small group of people here. We mean no harm, and I have no problem if one of us comes up. That'd be me, the person you're speaking to. Is that okay?
That is okay.
Okay. As you say this, a small kind of light kind of follows the staircase up. It is a young woman. She's only like 16, 17 years of age, but she has a tabard of Onis on her. She carries a 2-handed grip. So she kind of climbs up, she looks, and she sees James on the floor. Oh, Onis. Is he okay? What happened?
Something has befallen him, some illness.
Illness? What caused this?
As a result of the orb.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You know of that? You know of the orb?
Yes. We have just come into contact with it, and
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, my father is downstairs. We have a couple of acolytes with us as well. They're really young initiates of the Paladin Order. Are you a paladin of eternity?
Yes, the paladin of it.
Oh, okay. You had that look about right. We could definitely use your help. They turn around. They kind of like guide you down the stairs to this lower portion, and it looks like a normal average church. It's just underground. It has pews. It has torches lit around it, and you see, like the person said, the woman, that there's a number of people walking around, some in prayer, some lighting candles and stuff like that. One person that stands out from the rest, other than the woman you were speaking to, is an older father, or an older man. She mentioned that it was her father that was down there. And he's kind of just, he's not really like participating or like, interacting with you or anybody else. He's kind of just like grinding his whetstone. Kind of dude like looks back down and keeps grinding his whetstone. And then I forgot to mention this, but it's good to mention while we're live. I kind of want to do a thing with checks now, where they're not strictly based on the stat that they're tied to. So Arcana is a knowledge of magic, right?
Yeah.
But say you're studying magic equipment or arms or stuff like that, maybe it doesn't always just tie to a strictly intelligence score. So I want to actually, for example, I want to ask you guys to make a history check, but instead of using intelligence, I want you to use strength, and I'll explain why. So you'll roll a history check with a d20. Instead of adding intelligence, we're going to add your strength.
Okay. So roll is 12. Strength I'm plus 0. So
Okay. So a 14.
I'm 14.
Okay.
I got a 10 plus 2 plus 2 is 14.
It's not quite saying it out loud exactly right, but we're just going to roll with it, whatever you guys hit.
So mine's going to be 14.
14.
Roll 15 plus history.
All right. That's all you need. You're good. You just need a 15 pass. As you guys are walking down, you two don't really notice it, but you start looking at their armor, like what the two warriors, paladins are wearing. And from what you can tell, this is really old style armor. Like this is not modern. This is not like they don't have a lot of straps and leather like Dago would have. Dago's not like completely like plate metal knife in the late 1800s, right? So he would, it's a little strange that they're in full plate. It stands out to you, and that comes from your knowledge of equipment, of armor, instead of like just strictly being a history kind of check. So you notice that as you're walking down, and the paladin that was leading you guys, and the young woman, she turns back and she says, like I said, we're here searching for somebody. They were actually studying this orb that you're speaking of, and they disappeared in this very building not too long ago. So maybe, you helping us out, they were studying it, so maybe they have some kind of like information on, what this thing is and what it does and how to fix this. Can you guys help? Are you adventurers? What?
Who's studying it?
Roll a persuasion.
Okay.
It's just him, right?
Yes, because he's directly speaking to the person, and
Okay.
right. It's more conversational.
So I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10 in total.
Yeah.
It's someone close to me, and I don't. It's kind of personal right now. Just know they're a good person, and we're here looking for them. Like we missed them, brought them home. I don't really want to get into all the details right now, but if we could just get some help, like that's what we're looking for. And it looks like your friend needs help. We could work with each other. I can give you an avenue to figure out more about this orb, right? Was there a way out, though? Is there an exit up there? You guys came in.
It shut behind us when it opened the trap door.
Oh, you guys got stuck here like us.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We'll figure this out. There's got to be an answer. We gotta find who we're looking for. So will you help? We can pay you. Like, I mean, obviously we're not gonna just not give you anything, but we can pay you. Like,
Tell me, man, what is it you have to offer us?
we can give 150 gold to each of you, and We got really skilled priests here. We can give you a boon here. What they call it. It's like an aid to you. It'll make you feel stronger, right? You'll be a little better in combat. We can do that for you. And all we're asking is you just help us. Like we just need help.
And when you say help, what is this help that you're inquiring of?
We're looking for a person, missing person.
But down in the staircase, down here. Where is here? I'll be down in this cave area.
First off, I'm going to need you guys to make a perception check. What's your passive perception, Ayla?
Passive perception.
Yes, passive perception. Okay.
So actually,
Okay. So, with that, without having to roll or anything, Layden, you hear a crash in the back. Don't exactly know what it is, but you hear some kind of commotion. But it's not loud enough that everybody can hear, right? Like, you're a ranger, you're very perceptive.
Elf ears.
Yeah, elf ears. Your elf ears here.
Right.
So you heard something in the back, but nobody else seems to have reacted.
What was that?
what was what?
I just heard something with my elf ears.
I'd say that settles the thing. And we help these folks.
It'll help. And you heard something.
I heard something, yes. It sounded like a loud crashing noise.
So visually, this is the map where you guys are at. There was a kind of like crypt or coffin. It's a coffin. That's what it's called. That opened up, and that's what the stairway kind of descended into this entryway into the church-like area that you're at. So there's let me put you guys back over here, give you a little visual of where you are. Maybe you guys are actually up in here now. You've been walking and talking a little bit.
Okay.
With the paladin, who you still haven't asked their name, and walking and talking. So you heard a noise, something in the back. You guys have accepted the mission, I'll say, or the ask for help. She asks, well, what experience do you guys have? Like, are you guys prepped for this? This is dangerous. Like, I don't want you guys just walking into this situation. Something happened. So what skills do you all have? You're pretty
Great
watched
barbarian from the desert.
Barbarian of the desert. Well, okay. Well, let me ask you. You guys, don't you tell me. What skills does he have?
He's a barbarian from the far north. He is a great brute strength. He knows how to wield that axe.
Yeah, he regularly cleaves enemies.
I've seen him chop a man in two.
Okay. So you're the front. Yeah, you kind of got the build for it. Yeah, you're definitely built to be. Yeah, you look kind of beastly a little bit. Okay. And what are these? What's that?
These?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean by these?
Is that some kind of trick or
I'm an elf.
illusion?
Have you never heard of an elf?
Elf. What's an elf?
An elf? What is your name? For being so racist, I don't even know your name.
I have a feeling we're dealing with like another plane.
Y'all can talk amongst yourselves.
Another plane. Like we're dealing with some like time travel or like straight up alter.
What makes you say that?
Because they're wearing like super historical armor.
Are you guys talking in character or out?
I'm kind of
Okay, cool. Just say that. It's on.
Oh, okay.
so another character. He's seen.
I was gonna say only he should know that.
He's seen this armor, and now she don't know what an elf is.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure we're dealing with something otherworldly.
Ethereal. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Spooks.
Should do a check for evil. Or whatever.
I have detect magic.
But you have detect evil.
Detect evil? That's probably better.
I feel like they're more evil.
Well,
I'm more worried about them being magical in here.
I'm not necessarily worried about him being evil as much as I am being trapped in our world.
Like we're in stasis up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we may all be in stasis.
Our barbarian is missing.
Okay, well, where did he go? He went to go piss. Where did he go?
It's very minute, like you hear it from the corners.
It's like someone opened a fire hose.
Cracking the stone off the wall. Raging right now.
But now, thinking what I'm thinking, I think detect magic may be the better out here. But I mean, I guess we could vote.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, I can.
I have a feeling these are all good guys that grabbed along with us.
Can I do a detect magic while our barbarian's pissing?
You can. I'll just say it twice, but yeah, definitely. Well, I guess it's just to you. It's up to you if you reveal it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very in character. No, because you're using a spell slot, right? Say, in all this, you guys canonically long rested as
Okay.
well. In this strange kind of situation you found yourselves in, you found yourself like not really full strength, but you're it's kind of an out of body experience.
Okay.
So like
Stasis.
right, like you feel a little strained right now. Like your abilities are returned, like your spell slots are all back, which you find a little weird. But all in all, you guys all have your spell slots back, your abilities back, your full health.
Okay.
You're not going into this haphazard.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we casted detect magic.
Right.
How does that look?
I do a little like no one's really looking, right? So I do.
Oh, so you're doing the secret.
Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, it's in my own brain. I'm doing a little like, and I'm doing a little summoning up here, and I got a little swirly going, and no one's quite looking though. And I do like a little bit of green magic like blurs out from underneath it. Right.
Okay. All right. So it's visual, obviously.
You're over there. Perception check.
So after Layden does his spell casting, a small green flow emanates from him, and everybody in the group kind of like turns back a little bit and stops what they're discussing and watches this green glow, and it travels from here and goes into this doorway. Obviously, you can see that because I didn't cover it up. But
Right.
it goes into this doorway.
Okay.
That's far. You can feel it going deeper.
Okay.
It goes down, but that's as far as you see. And
Oh, I asked the chick her name too.
my name is Bethany.
Bethany.
Bethany, and this is my father. That over there is my father, Leon. And he kind of looks and keeps grinding his fucking wits and doesn't speak at all.
Bethany.
And
You're asking about my ears.
yes, what are you? Like you said, you're an elf. What is that?
Elf, right?
You're some kind of actor or something?
Actor. No, ma'am. I am from the Far East. I'm from the Far East. I come from land far from here.
There's nothing past the border of turning in that direction. Yeah, we got the other countries to the north, but east, there's nothing
He's
east.
from a far island, ma'am. You must have not spent much time around the surface.
I guess there's always things I can miss. Okay, an elf. Well, what are his skills? What can he do?
He's a very good shot with a very keen eye.
Really?
Mm.
Neat. Okay.
He's got some big ass ears. He can hear things.
Here,
My elf ears brought me to that's how I heard the crash. Not only that, I just used the detecting of magic to discern that up ahead.
that's what that was?
Yes, I am detecting magic right now. Yes, I am very suspicious of our entire situation. I'm a very skeptical person. It's a long story. That's why I'm headed north.
So,
Okay?
so you do have a attachment to Onus, then. You do have an access to the divine.
I fucking
Obviously.
hate Onus. I fucking hate
Oh,
the divine.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know.
Sensitive topic, Bethany.
I apologize. I did not mean any offense at all. Thank you for your help, wherever your powers come from.
Hi, ma'am.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Paladin, take over. I need to cool off.
Although, we're bros. Like I know I got you. What can this man not do? Is what I ask, right? Because right. Connection to Onus, pretty important, right? What can he do? She kind of stands there a little smug, right? Because she's part of the same attorney and paladin order, and she's a little proud and a little bit. So she's just waiting for you guys to give Fago, his praise and kind of washing it up, like fist pumping you a little bit. Like, so.
Best I know, he's like every other paladin. He sucks off Onus. I have no interest in it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Okay. All right. Very okay. What do you think of your companion?
He's a solid fighter.
Huh?
He'll
Wow.
His armor is a lot newer than yours.
It's pretty.
Your generations know you're intact.
Kind of stops for a second. Says, yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, how come you don't have more plate mail? Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And at that moment, 10 undeadly run out from this corner of the fucking room. And they're all screeching and all, fucking 10 of them, right? And they immediately start, like, looking at the other acolytes that are within the building. And, like, they're all scared, right? These guys are not combatants. They are not warriors or anything like that. And immediately, these ghouls and ghats start running at them.
Ready up, boys. We've got this before.
They've got green eyes. They look pretty terrifying, and they're running right at the acolytes. And we're gonna roll initiative.
An 11. Initiative plus say 14.
14. All right.
12.
We have your bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, roll these guys as a group. You guys have 10 undead dudes jump out from this back corner of the room. They're not skeletons. Like, they still have, like, falling flesh, like, coming from them. They're more bestial than the creatures you guys interacted with beforehand. With that, it is, they kind of spread out, and like I said, they're not really focusing on you guys. They're noticing these 9 other acolytes that are standing around in fear. They're going after them. They're not after you. It's obvious. So, Layden, it is your turn first.
You say there's 2 different types of bad guys. Are there archers and then melee?
So you can tell from just looking at it, you kind of have a little more affinity for the undead as well, that there are 4 of them which look a little stouter. They look a little meaner, a little more built up.
Okay.
That's going to be these blue guys back here.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you have these 6 smaller little whelplings that don't look as dangerous, but I mean, that doesn't mean they're not,
Right.
beastly. They're eyeing they're not, the scary thing is they're not looking at you guys, even though you look more, powerful than everybody else. Obviously.
I want to do Hail of Thorns.
Hail of Thorns. Okay.
All right, so I'm using a spell slot by casting Hail of Thorns.
All right.
Do I get an attack move on top of that, or is that just like one thing?
So do you want to move as well as that progress?
I'm within distance to fire my bow, correct? Because Hail of Thorns is going to affect my ammunition, so really I just want to, use my buffed ammunition to fire a shot.
Let me see.
Because they're all grouped up in Hail of Thorns.
What you're doing.
So the target of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 per piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, where are you aiming?
I'm aiming for this fellow.
Okay, so within 5 feet. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are going to save.
Okay.
And what's the check?
1d10.
Dexterity save.
Let's see.
We'll say like 12, 13, 14, something.
Attack slash save says Dex 12. Is that what it is?
So anytime you need to look up the save, it'll say attack slash save. So it'll tell me.
So Dex 12.
So if they get a 13 or better, because if you match, you win.
Okay.
The save. Or you overcome it. 1 saved, 2 saved, 1 failed, 3 saved, 2 failed, 3 saved. Give me that damage. All right. So now you'll roll the damage.
That's with a d20, correct?
No, not that. So 1d10.
Oh, right. 1d10, correct. So that's going to be. First one is going to be 3.
All right.
Does it matter which one goes first? I guess it's going to be.
Just tell me the damage.
I've got a 3.
Okay.
I've got a 7.
Okay.
I've got a 5. I've got a 4. Got another 4.
So with 23 damage total, how does it look?
The dude in the middle gets he just gets chunks taken off of him, and he's just. And then out on the periphery, we've got these other guys, and all of them, like the splash damage from the thorns, like thorns stick in them, and they're all fucking just wincing in the pain of it and fucking reeling.
So they all get hit with this fucking shrapnel blast that happens within the middle, and you see it's spread out from that point, and all of them reel a little bit, like shredded a little bit. They get a little bit hurt, they get a little bit messed up, but overall they're still focused and still hungry
All right.
as well. it is Dago's turn. What do you want to do?
Okay.
So you got these guys. They're, like I said, they're looking at the acolytes all around. They're a little hurt in this section, the little bit weaker ones, but the strong ones are still good.
I want to use thaumaturgy to call to the acolytes. Yell, run, run.
What do you what?
Thaumaturgy. It's just like a special little thing I can do.
What is it?
It has a lot of different shit, but I can cause my voice to boom.
What's the word? Thaumaturgy. I'm not understanding.
Yeah, thaumaturgy. Turkey.
Still, I've never heard this word in my life.
Thaumaturgy.
So you yell at all of them to run away, get away, give them clear orders to do so. They clearly know what's going on, and they see you guys as well as, all the undead that's surrounding them.
Approach the end.
All right. And where would you like to go? You got 30 feet of movement.
We're going to stay right here.
Oh, shit. Well, make an insight check.
Inside?
Yeah.
Okay. 20.
There are attacks of opportunity where if you run past an enemy that's bad,
Or the enemy run past you.
Yeah.
Same deal.
or if you exit combat.
Right.
So I got 11.
You've been around the undead enough. You know their hunting tactics. You were taught this for a long time. You can tell that these undead are not attacking you guys. Like they're not even looking to try to swing at you. They're going for these acolytes. That's it. As far as you can tell, there's no danger in getting in the mix with them. You guys are not the primary target. Very good. If that makes your strategy change in any way.
So a lot of these people are just like priests, but some of them are soldiers, are they not?
Bethany is well equipped. She's got a two-handed greatsword on her back. She claimed to be a paladin, so she seems to be a little more stalwart. The guy sharpening his fucking sword to the back, he hasn't moved a fucking inch. Like, he has not moved. Like, he hasn't even really reacted to what's going on. But the other people in there, they're just in robes, and they definitely, they're freaked out. Like, they're panicking at this point. And they're definitely not equipped to go into combat like you guys are.
So they're running now. And run.
They after Thago shouted at them to run, they noticed the undead behind them. They noticed you guys, and they're going to beeline for that. The same way you guys got in, they're going to try to go out. They're all looking in that direction.
So they're abandoning ship. They're leaving.
The acolytes are. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're leaving. They can. They're not going to be able to. Whenever you think of a commoner, think of a normal person. So adventurers are considered like superhuman a little bit, like even at low levels. So a commoner is just your Joe Blow gas station clerk worker.
Yeah.
If they run into a ghoul, they're getting fucked up. Like they're gonna die.
Right.
If they run into a boar, they're gonna die.
Gotcha.
And it's very different from you guys. So anytime you guys see like commoners in trouble, just know if they get in trouble, they are going to die.
Okay.
They are not going to be able to back you up in combat.
10-4.
Is there any way I can work the explosives to danger?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to. So yeah, I'm gonna ward the acolyte closest to danger.
Okay.
Sanctuary spell.
So where would you think that would be? Which ones are in the most danger?
Well, I just told them to run each round of 6 seconds, so I'm imagining they're still about right here.
Well, they haven't moved yet. They're later on the initiative score. They listen to you, but they have an initiative. So on their turn, they're going to try to escape, but they haven't moved quite yet.
Okay, I'm going to ward one of these guys.
One of those guys. Okay, we're going to add a little plus to him right here. Show that he is indeed warded.
All right, that's it.
That's it. So you don't want to move or anything? You are right here. I believe you started right here, so you have 30 feet of movement. Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, I'll just move.
And that's a safe decision because, like you discerned earlier, they're not after you guys. Like you can put your body in the way, but they're undead, so they have an undead focus, right? So there's no looking at you. They're just like on these acolytes right now.
Their aggro's fixed.
Exactly.
So planting my feet, I was ready and my feet.
And so this acolyte actually failed his constitution check against the ghoul near him, and now he is grabbed by the collar and is being dragged for the same entryway that they recently came in. These guys all pass. He is going to try to grab that guy. And with the one, he goes to fucking reach for him, but he's not puking. So he's a little more reactive and goes, fucking dodges out of the way and backs his hand over. So these guys are spread out now. You've got one with a body leading away. This guy's standing in y'all's way. One guy is guarding the door, and one guy is out in the open here. And with that,
That's Tyler.
yes, that is Tyler. And with that, it is the Acolyte's turn. Okay, so any of them that are free, they are all going to do a disengage, which means they're not going to take attacks of opportunity, and they're going to be able to. Can you look up if you can dash and disengage in the same turn? Some cases, you may want to both disengage and dash in the same turn. You can dash twice in a turn letting you. Okay, yeah, so you can use them. No, it's not. It can't be. You can't dash. You can't dash and attack at the same time. Okay. So they can either disengage and not take opportunity attacks, or dash effectively and take an opportunity attack. So, in knowing that, this guy's definitely dashing 60 feet. So he's out of there. And we'll say you can move diagonally. That makes sense, right? Like, this is 5 feet, including. I mean, you can go 5'10". You got to go around or something, but I would say that's 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this guy's going to move 30. All right. So one guy's out. This guy's frantically fleeing to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's out the building. This guy's still open as well. He's 60. He's out. All right. This guy knows he is protected by divine light. What does Sanctuary do, if you don't mind?
So, the warded creature, it causes them to either lose their attack or switch their target.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This guy they're freaking out, so he doesn't just want to disengage. He wants to get the fuck out of there. So he's dashing. He's not disengaging, right? So this fucking ghast is going to swing at him. But as it's swinging, it's like a radiant light guides its arm. And this thing not only like turns, it turns like a full 360 and is now facing you instead. And it's swiping down at you. 16 at you. So that thing turns and it looks a little confused for a second, like swings at you and just fucking stops at your armor. And this dude is now running the hell out. So he goes 560. He's now here. With the Sanctuary, he did not have to worry about the opportunity attack and just ran the fuck out of there. Now, this guy, he saw that shit. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's like, man, my boy just ran. He's like, my boy just fucking ran. I'm gonna try too. So with that, this thing is a vicious creature, so it's gonna go for him. And he 6 + 3. Ooh, fucking! This guy is like running out of there, and the gaslight goes to grab for him, but it just catches his fucking cloak, rips it a little bit. This guy's able to get away a little bit from the combat somewhat. 45, 50, 55, 60. But he ends up here. This guy can make a check, or he probably not, buddy. Nope. Still being dragged. He cannot get away. And this guy is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Leon ain't doing a goddamn thing at all, but Bethany's fucking riled up. She is going for a divine smite against this gas that is right in front of her. With a 16, she nails it. And that is, I think it's the 2d8s, 3d8s with the undead.
Sound right.
I believe so. And I'm going to say Ron Sword does 1d8.
All the people are fleeing and being attacked.
Right. Yeah, but because Stego told them to leave and get the fuck out of the building, they have drawn attention to what's going on. Like they aren't just like standing around. Like they have a goal to get out of the building. She is doing a divine smite. She comes down. So this one that is standing in front of your guys, like it's a pretty beefy guy, right?
Mhm.
I mean, the absolute monstrous swing of radiant energy that she comes waves this thing with. I mean, it takes out like one arm essentially, and this thing's. And then, yeah, like even though this thing is undead, you guys can tell this thing is messed up. Like she just wrecked this guy, and thing goes back to like Cronus. Yeah. So yeah, so she does big damage against this guy right here. That's in front of your party, and with that, it is Alof.
So they moved up. There's one.
Right.
There's two right here.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right there.
Yes, there is one right there, so you cannot like go.
Right.
You can go around,
Yeah.
but you can't.
No, I'm just gonna attack them.
Okay, so you're going to move within range, which is 5 feet. So you're going to go right here, right? Is that where you want to go? Or do you want to go around the back of him? I'll say if you stand within, like Baldur's Gate, think Baldur's Gate, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
So that's what I'm thinking. If you stand within their range and don't actively try to get out of their attack range, they don't get an opportunity.
Okay,
I think that's fair. I think that's okay.
I'd rather charge past them and induce the attack of opportunity to get to the. If these are all people there,
Yeah,
I'd rather go into the fray. I'm
Yeah.
a barbarian.
you're a goddamn barbarian.
I'll take the attack just to get
Attack
to
of opportunity. Okay, so he's going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Are you raging?
Not yet. I'm
Okay. That was 19 hit you.
19, probably. Yeah.
Woo!
That'll hit everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take. He swipes at you as you're running by, right? He catches you in the leg a little bit because you're not raging. You take the full 4 damage.
Raged.
Right, so it's not a huge lot, but you can still move past him and go to where you want to go. Sure. You took the opportunity attack and you can still move. That's a game rule. Take the opportunity attack, you can still move to where you want to.
Okay.
I'll say that.
No, you said 4 damage.
Yeah, you took 4 damage, but you can move through them. Yeah. So you're right here, so 5, 10, 15. So you got 3 more spaces of movement if you want to use it. You're not going to take opportunity attacks in here.
I'll just go further.
I got to get familiar with your abilities too. So how does that?
As I move in, I'm raging, I'm
Right.
screaming, and also I have fire.
So at this point, you guys notice something fucking different about Alof. Do you have a beard?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
long beard.
Okay, so like
Something.
like you guys have seen Alof rage before, right? Like it's not something out of ordinary. But this time, like you start seeing, like as he's running about in this location and takes that fucking hit a little bit, like, all of a sudden you see cinders start coming off his fucking beard and fucking flames start fucking coming around his body as he charges straight towards these ghouls. And what does your ability do? It's like an AoE, right?
Yeah, it's 2 damage depending on the R.
2 damage.
Basically.
All right, so like as he's running up, like fire just blows up out of him, and these 2 guys essentially get burnt a little bit to the point like they're covering their faces just from Alof like getting near them, like is now like where he's at. With that, the 2 damage.
Damn, Alof, I ain't never seen you like that.
Yeah, he's raging on a whole the fucking Cajun at this point. All right,
So I just attack that guy right in front of me.
all right, and you still have an action. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack that.
One is
Just a second. With the great axe.
all right. Roll a d20 to hit.
4 plus. Not enough, probably, but.
No, you run up. You definitely burn this fucker. All right, so you go in with the 2-handed axe. You go to swing at this thing, but it's
It's climactic.
little too quick, a little too fast. Kind of dodges out the way, and but again, they're not looking at you guys. Like so, this one is because you just swung at it. This guy's still not even fucking looking. All right, so yeah, these guys are gonna fan out now. I think I lacked an acolyte. Would you guys be absolutely upset at me if I added an acolyte?
I'd be so annoyed.
Would that be just destroying the game? Okay, all right. Well, I'll add one just to keep it fair. I'll say he was here, and then he ran during his turn, so he went 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. All right. So that is the actual number they had, and I had forgotten to add him, but he's still pretty safe. This guy is going to take an opportunity attack from you. So you need to roll a d20 against him. Because he's trying to get away from you.
18.
Ooh, look, nasty. All right, roll your damage.
1d12.
1d12, okay.
I'll be dropped on the D12. That's the
7.
7 damage. All right, and that was number 2. So this thing is like, it turns and looks at these acolytes as they ran away, and you notice it. So before it kind of dashes off from you, leave it in the fucking back and gash it, but it's still able to run. And so it's going to move 5, 10, 15. Okay, so it can still grapple him. Yep. Okay, so that ghoul runs up again, fucking like grabs him by the collar, slams him down. Now the guy's like fucking in his skull's arms and is being dragged to, and again, back this way. And because he only used 15 feet of movement, he's now going to go 5, 10, 15 here. And the acolyte there is being dragged by him.
So these things seem insistent not so much on killing, like, I'm talking to my party, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead. Go ahead while I do all this.
These things don't seem insistent on killing the acolytes. They're more trying to drag them and pull them away to something, to whatever. Probably whenever that magic section was done, probably it's on the opposite side of that door, I would suspect.
Okay.
There's something fishy up in here.
These things kind of like see you guys are a little bit of a threat, that you guys are pretty dangerous to them. So now the remaining ones that are still there are turning to kind of focus more on you guys now. Alof is going to take 3 attacks from the 3 that are surrounding him now. Does a 14 hit you?
I have 14.
Okay, so yeah, it hits you. 1 hits you. 2nd does not. 3rd does not. All right, so you take 7 damage and slashes at you real quick. Only one of them hits you. The other 2 miss. But yeah, it does that much damage to you. And with that, it is now back around to Layden's turn.
So I'm chilling here now. These are 2 enemies in front, but this enemy's aggro is pulled to me at this point.
This one right here.
Probably more so.
No, it was hit by divine
from Bethany.
From Bethany.
Gotcha. All right.
Actually focused on.
All right. In that case, I want to take my bow. I want to aim for this guy number 2. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
All right. Fuck. That was 7, and then
Okay. All right. So what'd you get? 7 plus 5.
Yeah, for my longbow, it's plus
Well,
5.
Just hits him.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
And it's also, what is that?
I think it's a D8 on your character sheet for the longbow.
Yeah, 1d8. Okay, so we're gonna do.
I think it is 2 pyramids.
Yeah, that's right. There's. Fucking hell. 1.
1, 2D8.
2d8. Got a 3.
4 plus. I think you get a plus 2.
Plus 3.
4, so 7 and 7. So with that, fucking hit him. He's still moving. He's still got a hold of him, but he's kind of limping a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of dragging him some.
Okay.
And with that, it is Stego's turn. So you guys realize now, like, these things ain't no wimps. Like, they're a little bit muscly, and once they start focusing, they're dangerous and fast.
Gotcha.
Essential. Like, luckily, they're dragging people away, so they're not all focused on. But if these things do happen to, they are dangerous, and they do hurt.
We got what? 2
I
captured.
actually made a mistake on the damage. You took only half, did you? Slash you damage. Oh, sorry.
Is it?
There's 2d8 of 7, right?
Yeah.
So you should only take 3 damage. So it's bad.
I get an AC bonus?
Well, it's from raging, you only take half bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage
Yeah, it does
from any source. So if I ever forget, just remind me, and I'll retcon that damage. Yeah.
What's the resist? It just means half. Resistance to it?
Resistance is effectively half. So if you were resistant to fire and took a fireball to the face, you would take half.
Right.
Now, if you took half and also saved, you would only take a quarter. That makes sense. So with that, like I said, it's
So there's 2 captured acolytes right now.
there is 1, 2, 3 right now.
I'll go for the one nearest to me that's captured, and I'm gonna divine smite.
Divine Smite. All right, roll the D20.
Roll a 13.
All right, you hit. So you're gonna roll 48. Right, because your weapon is a D8.
It is
Also, I forgot to add 2. James. So you guys brought James with you, right? Passed out.
Yeah,
He's knocked out, effectively.
Well, who was carrying him?
You can retcon this. It's not.
Okay. We dragged him with us,
All right.
but he's knocked out. We threw him in the corner over there.
Okay, so you guys left him back here.
Yeah, we put him next to the dude that was grinding his shit.
Okay, so he's right here.
Yeah.
there's another 3.
Okay, one more. Yeah, you do 16 damage to this thing.
Fuck.
And you fuck it up. Like it's hurting from it. Like again. So how does it look when you do it?
Oh, it's fucking bleeding radiance right now.
So you fucking stab it in the fucking chest, and again with your caricature fucking blow up radiant energy, fucking blows up his chest a little bit. It's still up. It's still like on his fucking spear, but like this thing blew up halfway, so it's effectively bloodied. Or more than half health is going. All right, so this guy is going to run because he's dragging. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so he's going to pass off. So he's gone. This guy's gone with an acolyte. One acolyte has been taken, but one ghoul gas is also gone. Thago is pressing down on this cat, so he is going to take against him, and you actually have to make a Constitution save.
14.
14? Okay, you pass. Alright, so that thing is now retaliating. It is going to use a 18 plus 3, 21 hit you.
Yeah.
You take 8 damage from this bite as it tries to take a chunk out of your armor. That is that guy's turn. This guy's going to go for Bethany. Ooh, 17 hits.
Is she a bad bitch?
Alright, so that ghoul fucking comes after Bethany and takes a major chunk up. Like, it gets her fucking neck and pulls it straight out like this. And now she's kind of looking at you guys a little bit, covering her neck some. Like she looks a little bit in danger from that thing's hit.
No, Bethany.
And 2 is going to keep. No, 2 is going to come out. That guy is going to move towards Thago. That was 2. Alright. And he is going to attack you. Let's see, hit the 16 plus 3, 19?
Yeah.
Okay, good. 6 damage from that guy on his attack towards you. And that'll be their turn. I believe that was all of them moving. Yeah, he attacked, they moved, we attacked. And now it is the Acolyte's turn. This guy's going to try to break away. 1, no,
Nope,
he does not.
He does not.
At all. This guy's going to try to break away. Is 6. 8. Actually, he does. Yeah, this guy manages to break away from his ghoul. Is going to take an opportunity attack. 6 plus 3 doesn't get hit and is able to get away 30 feet.
Nice.
With that, Sanctuary guy is gone. He's out. Yep. He's out. He's gone. He's still captured. And Leon ain't doing shit. And now Bethany is going to lay on hands herself and kind of repair herself a little bit.
What exactly is Leon doing?
You know, it's not doing a fucking.
He just sits.
He's just sitting there. He has
He's grinding.
He's grinding his fucking whetstone on his sword. He hasn't done anything. So
Okay. That is weird. Okay. I'm just curious. Okay.
People are running around screaming, bleeding, getting caught. Yeah, he hasn't done it. Fucking.
But he looks like he's a normal human from appearance.
Yeah, completely normal. He's older. He's the father, right? That's what she and Bethany had told you guys. So he's a little more grizzled than her, but yeah, he hasn't done anything. He's just sitting.
They're not even.
Right.
I got some questions for Leon after this shit, boys.
So that was that, and he's using all of her lay on hands, which is how much for level 3 pally? 15. Yep. Okay. So he is like immediately like after getting hit, fucking touches her chest and is back to full. And fully heals her stuff. And now she is going to make an attack against the one that hit her. Goddamn nat 20 on that. Alright, number 1. Okay, yeah, so she fucking heals herself immediately after getting hit. And then immediately smashes with her two-handed sword. Fucking cleaves this thing in half as half of its body just falls to the floor. And that thing is effectively down.
Okay.
So you guys are down 2 gas now, with one of them being dead, the other one fleeing. And Bethany is now going to try to head off these two right here. That would make the most sense.
So this guy here is erased.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that guy's. And Bethany is going to go here, try to head off these two effectively. With that, it is Olaf's turn.
These are all people still that are.
Yeah, those are enemies. That one is dragging an acolyte. These 3 are focusing on you. And like I said, your ability, I think you can just fucking do it every fucking time.
Yeah, some stream, embers go flying everywhere.
And that is number
Range
6. I think one
10
is
feet and everything. So 6. Yeah, you guys got to keep that in mind too. The fire, I think it's like flat damage.
Okay, so it's like AoE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. You still have your action. What do you
Yeah.
have?
So that guy, the same guy that I missed, I guess, earlier.
Okay. All right. Roll a d20.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now roll your damage.
I'm gonna use that savage attack. So I can roll to it. Or 7 plus 2. No, wait.
Get
11.
another bonus for your rage.
Yeah, 11.
11 double.
Mm.
So yeah, you right fuck this thing up with a huge fucking cleave. That thing is looking pretty damaged. It's still up. But that one is hurt. That one is hurt. And that one's still good. As of right now, from just a visual kind of perspective that you can see. And with that, it is actually the ghoul's turn.
What? And they all take the 2 fire damage?
Yeah, they all take the 2 funk damage. 3 of them are going to attack you.
Oof. 3.
Yeah, he's got 3 of them in front of him. 14 hits, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Just 13 hits.
no.
All right, 13 doesn't hit, okay? And that doesn't hit. All right, so you only take 1. 5, 6 plus 2, that's 8. Half, that's 4. So you only take 4 damage. Kind of goes at you, but you're still pretty tough. Hey, look.
Sound fine.
Still good. All right, cool.
Brush it off.
Cool. Brushed it off. No biggie.
Just a scratch.
It's about a scratch.
This guy is going to move. He's gone as well. So they have 2 acolytes now.
Okay.
This one is going to dash. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and is in front of James. And can't act, but he is in front of James.
The enemy?
One of the enemies. Yeah, he was able to make it around.
He was like running forward.
And going forward. Okay.
Yep.
And what's his face is still over right here next to okay. And he's not doing shit.
He ain't doing shit.
Okay,
He's not doing anything. Noted. He saw the ghoul run to him, kind of looked up, and he's carrying in his fucking sword.
Gotcha. Noted.
All right, and with that, it is Layden's turn.
I turn about and I take aim for the ghoul next to James. You better remember this. I turn to take aim for the ghoul next to James, and I loose an arrow.
2, D20.
D20. Here we go. Fucking hell, 3?
Misses. You don't get a multi-attack, do you?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So you go, you turn around, you see the ghoul fucking aiming at it. Might have moved a little too quick. Couldn't quite get in and fucking aim. Fucking misses. Do you want to move?
I don't think I can attack in the move. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I can.
You gotta move in it.
Yeah, you can move in it. You can move 30 feet. You just can't dash.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I do not want to move.
Okay, that's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
that ends Layden's turn, and it is now Thago's turn.
As for range with spells and shit, can I count diagonally?
Yeah, but if you're in melee, what are you trying to cast?
Turn the unholy.
Turn the undead? What's the range on?
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so you don't reach anyone down here, but you effectively reach all the undead in here. Can you read the spell effect?
Alright, as an action, I present my holy symbol, censuring fiends and undead, using channel divinity. Each one must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, its turn for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
So your check is ultimately 13 on the save. All right. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that have to get checked for. Now here's the thing. Because these guys are buffed up, these guys are actually a little bit braver with these guys around, and they get advantage against from the undead. So 12. So one guy fails. We'll say that guy fails. 16 turn. No, he gets advantage. So he is not turned. 2 not turned. 13 not turned. 12 not turned. So you were able to turn 1, and so he is out the battle. He is running away. Has gone out. So 3 is gone. So that leaves you guys with 1 gas and a bunch of ghouls. Now it is the Acolyte's turn. This guy is going to leave. He's gone. All the Acolytes are accounted for. None are left on the map. So Acolytes are with 2 captured. Now it is Beth's turn. She is facing 1 ghoul. And plus 3, she hits. She right fucks that thing up. Actually, she fucking killed it. That one's gone. They are going to attack. They go again. 7 missed. 16 1 hits. Nat 20. Alright.
Fucking hell.
D6. 1, 3, 4, 8, 10, 15, half. You take 7 damage from the absolute onslaught that came at you. Like, fucking all 3 of them. Yeah. It was 14 in total, but with your barbarian rage, you only take 70. And this guy, again, is beelining with James in tow. And with his undead strength, he's able to move 60 feet. 45, 50, 55, 60. That guy is effectively here with James. And Leon did.
Wait, he picked up James?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
He's on his way out with James.
We gotta save James, boys.
And with that, it is Layden's turn.
Alright, I'm taking aim for I'm within range of this fella here, right?
I think so. I've got more than 60 feet.
In that case,
I'll say you might have to move over here to be able to see him around big ass fucking Aloft in the way.
So I can't shoot through, or can I cast through Aloft?
I mean, effectively, all you have to do is like move these spaces, and it doesn't really affect your action.
Okay,
Like
then
that's what.
I would like to move to like right there.
All right, right here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, you got plenty of movement to do that.
Okay, and what I want to do is I want to cast Entangle.
All right, what's the check?
It's going to be 12.
All right, 8
8.
fails.
That's
a look. You're a ranger, you're not even a magic dude.
Right, exactly. So because I'm so in touch with nature, what I'm doing is I'm summoning up roots from the earth. They come crashing out of the rock in the bottom of the place, and they wrap up around the legs of the creature holding James like an anaconda, and they pin him, and they strengthen, they hold him.
And can you read Entangled for me, just so I know?
The whole thing.
Yeah. Well, just the
effect.
permanent. Yeah.
It says grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range.
Okay. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, you can get. You effectively get everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do I get him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he failed already. So
No, I mean, do I get Olaf?
Olaf.
Olaf.
Let's see. Centered here, right?
Yes.
On the center right here.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. Yeah.
There you go.
So you get hit.
yeah.
Yeah. You got to hit 2. 5, 10, 15. So if you go right here and nail it right here, yeah, you're going to hit him. Let's see about here. What I'm effectively telling you, you can target it where you don't hit everybody, but it's up to you. If you want to hit everybody, you can.
Okay.
But you can move the center point.
Well, these guys are mostly melee, so I don't want to
Yeah.
entangle them. So. All right, so
If you want to say, I just want to aim at this guy, you can do that.
okay, so I can just put it on
Right. I'll say it goes into this back corner and 5. Yeah. It's
Okay.
just that range and it will be 2.
and but it does protect
Just that guy.
Okay.
So yeah, your entangle starts back here and it spreads out to this point.
Okay.
Grabs him.
All right, I'm gonna cast that using my spell slot.
All right. So you use your last spell. Okay. This guy that guy's out. He left. Okay. So that guy failed. He failed. So you have 2 guys entangled right now.
Okay.
This guy is they're all little shits.
Huh?
He's entangled.
This guy here.
And James is entangled too.
Okay.
So he's kind of like
That's fine.
lying there in the vines, but he's entangled up. And with that entangle, he effectively
He's singing in Korean.
the undead effectively dropped James at the same time. So he has dropped James, and they are both entangled in that spot. And I believe that takes your full action to do that.
Correct.
And now it is Dago's turn again. So now this guy is entangled effectively. Which means he basically has, I think it's disadvantage because they're grappled. Is that right?
Yeah. They're stuck in that
Well,
spot.
I mean, what's the terminology? Because I think it's specific where it says they are grappled.
A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength roll saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plant until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its actions to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants will wilt away.
Okay, so they are restrained. Restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So that is what restrained means.
I'm gonna attack that guy.
All right. And that'll be a d20 with advantage. So you get to roll it twice and keep it high.
This one, I believe. 16. 2.
So you hit.
Okay.
And you're not divine smite.
No.
Okay. All right. So roll your damage.
1d6 plus 2.
How did you kill that thing?
Let's see, he's entangled right now.
So he's just like, fucking trying to strangle out, can't kick himself quite out.
Yeah, I'll shove the spear up through his rib cage and out the top of his fucking head.
Yeah. Okay. And that one is now gone.
Nice.
So these 2 guys are effectively out of the bat. And with that, it is Beth's turn. So Beth still has 1 in front of her. She's out of her spell slots, unfortunately. She can still attack, and she hits. And that was Beth's turn. She's still in front of that guy. He looks really fucked up after that attack. And now it is Alof's turn.
I shall attack the guy right next to me, basically still.
20?
3.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Also the fire damage, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, you are right.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that is handy. Flat is like
Yeah, it's just
guaranteed damage.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, one of them is like.
It's only 2.
One of them is on death's door at this point because of that fire damage. Like, that thing is nearly. One of them is still pretty healthy, and one of them is half health. Okay. This school is going to take an opportunity attack from you. It's actually checking out. It's the most hurt one. So if you want to roll a d20, roll damage, you hit it. Well, what's your plus? Like 2?
New opportunity, with range and everything.
Yeah, you kill it. Yeah,
Okay.
so how do you kill that thing? It's dead. It tried to run away, and you effectively fucked it up from running away.
So, well, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, you killed it. You killed it. With your bonuses, you would have killed all. It only had 2 HP left. So you guys have one ghoul. He's going to try to get out. A 12. What's the check to get out of 12?
It is 12.
Because he broke out. He's going to grab him, and James is unconscious, so he doesn't have anything he can do.
Right.
Really. Yeah, he gets away. With
Okay.
James.
Fuck.
Yeah, James is gone too.
Okay. Fuck.
Because he broke out of the entangle, and now James is gone.
How are we going to explain it to him?
Died while he wasn't even playing.
Okay, so James is gone, along with 2 other acolytes as well. These 2 are also going to they are going to flee. So these 2 also leave.
Walk the door.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is left is in front of Beth. It's going to try to attack. Misses. And with that, it is Landon's turn.
Okay. So
So
what?
you only have one left.
Only one left. Okay. So I'm taking aim with my bow. I'm firing my
D20.
bow. D20. Wham. Ah, man, my luck. I'm on 4 right there.
I mean, you're so just like disgruntled from James being like taken.
Yeah,
At this point, like, yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, like you're freaking out at this point.
I'm crying.
So you're, I mean, can be, yeah, for sure. Like, shit, James is gone. But James has been dragged out of the doorway by this fucking ghoul, and it's now gone.
Oh, my boy.
And so now you guys are stuck. Yeah, you would whiff your shot because of the emotional trauma of seeing James get taken away. Tago, it's your turn.
James.
Good work, sir. You have a hand axe, though. Throw that. Yeah, you throw a hand axe.
There you go.
You want to?
All right.
Fucking D20.
Mm-hmm.
Proficiency.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure. You got really emotional right now. Okay, hold on.
Out of my boot and fucking swung it in.
Fuck.
It's okay, Fago. I'm sad too.
Okay, and with the gas now gone, it is Alof's turn. And you're not surrounded anymore. The ones that did, the ones you killed, were killed.
So all the enemies left to it.
Yeah, you only have the one left in front of Bethany. She's really hurt. It's really hurt. He's fine.
Shit, I'm just going to charge that one. I'm not going to use my rage this time.
Okay.
Or the fire effect.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm still raging.
You can decide. Yeah, all you have to say is
Yeah, you rage as long as you attack every turn. I think your rage continues,
Yes.
but you don't have to use the.
Nope, you do not at
So
all.
I'm just going to flat attack you.
All right, D20.
4. I miss.
Yep, missed it. Also with
Small.
that thing, it cannot move. It's surrounded now. It's going to keep attacking Bethany in a final desperate attempt to do anything. It misses and whips off her armor. Cannot break through it. It is now Layton's turn again.
All right. I whip out my short swords. I got 2 of them. Correct.
What's that? It's Bethany's turn.
Oh, never mind.
I apologize.
Never mind.
You roll for it. See if she can. Oh, 16 hits. That's 3. Okay. Yeah, she takes another stab at it with her 2-handed sword. Does some pretty good damage. It's still up, but barely.
Okay.
Barely hanging on. All right, now you should.
All right. I whip out both my 2 short swords.
Sweet.
1 in each hand. Right.
Yep.
And I go for this thing, and I go for a group of swings with it.
All right, D20s.
D20s, 2 of them.
Yep, one gets your bonus one.
Wait a minute. 1,
Okay.
16.
With your offense, what's the reach?
Let's see, it's a D6.
Yep.
4.
How do you kill?
So I commit. First swing, I miss. Second swing, and I come down to the thing, cut it diagonal right down the middle. It just separates. It down to the ground.
All right. Combat is over. Combat is effectively over. They stole 2 acolytes and the body of James. So James is effectively gone now. From the undead, still the bodies laying around you. I think there's what 1, 3 of them. You see their glowing eyes are still radiating, and upon closer inspection, you see they're actually emeralds. They're purple, excuse me, not green. They look valuable. If you guys wish to take them.
I whip out my dagger and I start cutting at one of the fucking emeralds, like within the eye, to see if it pries out easy.
All right, so it does. With 3 of them, you get 6 emeralds effectively,
Nice.
and they're worth 10 gold each.
Nice. Let's go.
So
So do I get the gold or do I get the
you
emeralds?
get the emeralds, just mark that they're 10 gold each.
Gotcha. 6 emerald.
Bethany runs up to you, all of you, and starts saying, "We've got to do something. They're gone now. We had no idea the undead were here. We've got to go in. We've got to go up and find them." Agreed.
So,
Yes.
the allies ran this way, and the enemies took off through the
Effectively.
further north. Okay.
So she says, effectively, if they got out of the building, I think they're okay. I think they're protected, and we don't have to worry about them. And then while you guys are conversing with her, you actually look back towards where Kai was last laying, and his spellbook is laying there. And it's kind of going, on the ground.
Oh, fuck. Well, Pally, you seem to know more about magic than me or Alof. Why don't you go take a look at that spellbook?
Very well. Okay. So Theo approaches the spellbook, and what do you do? It's just lying on the ground. You can see it like flapping and vibrating, but it can't like get open.
Pick it up. Open it.
So as you open it, you hear a oh, I couldn't breathe under there. James is laying right on top of me. What's happened? What's going on?
We've lost him.
What do you mean?
We need to give chase now.
James is gone. Thank God. You see the runes kind of like transmit out of the book, and the same figure you guys saw before in all blue appears again, kind of robed this time, nothing too decorative, and a hand appears and is holding the book. It says, "We have to go find him."
The warlock or
The book.
so
So with Kai being a scribe, he's basically put a personality in his book.
like a phantom human.
Yeah, made of pure arcane energy. And while you guys don't understand it effectively, now this arcane being is holding this spell book. And
Are you gonna-
effectively joining you?
You're gonna help us fight.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm going. Like, you're not stopping me. Like, either way, I have to get James.
Fuck no, we're not stopping you. We're going too.
All right. It sounds like we have a plan.
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys are, I'm assuming, coming over to this section of the building. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Here.
All right, so we can move.
You sell on your heels.
So,
I agree. Lay out hands once.
So, as you guys effectively make your way back here, Bethany joins you as well as Kai. Bethany kind of says, I feel like I can tell you now who's missing. I think you guys defended enough. I can trust you all. It's my mother. He's gone. He was studying this thing for one reason or another, got into an argument with my father, and now she's here, and we can't find her.
Does that explain your father's indifference during the attack?
I don't know what's gotten into him.
Studying what thing? The orb?
Yes, she was studying it.
Hmm.
And we know that she was looking into it. She effectively came down here, found something, and it's gone now. And that's who I'm looking for. My mother.
I suspect James and your mother may share the same fate, so perhaps our interests are intertwined.
I need help.
Hmm.
Obviously, you can see what we're up against here. I know of a descent in the back room that goes down further, and that must be where they are.
You know of it how?
I mean, we've searched the building, but I was forfeited to go down,
Okay.
effectively. My father told me there was nothing there.
Anything of value in this room?
This is an underground temple, like hit off the beaten path. So there's really not a whole lot of supplies. There might be a few torches or something like that, but nothing of significant value. But she does give you guys rations to be able to supply for the journey.
Okay.
So you guys have plenty of food. You won't need to worry about that while you guys are down here.
But are these rations we should add to our
Right.
inventory? Okay.
Right. So I think this is a good point to take a decent pause.
Sure.
Sound good?
One ration right here.
Standing
Right.
outside of this well, Bethany informs you that it can go down. But as you guys are standing in front of the door, the old man that was sharpening his sword in the corner kind of pokes his head in the door in a real somber way and tells her, "You've been down before. You know what's down there. There's no point in you going."
What is it on there, Beth? First off, why the fuck are you just sitting there throughout that entire combat session, sir? We were on the edge of our lives. Our friend got dragged away. You didn't do jack shit. Can you explain that to me, sir?
There's some things you can't fight against. Some battles that are lost every time they're fought. I know a battle when I see it lost.
Then why are you here?
I don't know. Simply here.
Ah, okay.
But she's been down there before. There's no point in her going. She knows what's down there, and there's nothing for her. She can go if she wants. I'm just recommending that she does.
You coming with us? What would it take for you to come with us?
I've been down before. I've had enough. I'm not going. But you may. Let a friend, right?
Yeah, we're taking Bethany with us too. Hope that's okay with you, Beth.
Roll a persuasion. And you're going to do a check against her dad.
D20?
Yeah.
8.
All right, roll it again.
17.
You take the lower one.
Okay.
So he's a little shocked by her father's words. She says, I've never been down there before. And he goes, "You've been there before. There's nothing for you there. Please stay with me and help protect what we've got left." And she kind of like lowers her head a little bit, says, "Well, I guess there's nothing I can do. I guess I'll stay, but you guys are strong. You seem healthy. There's something I can do for you. One more thing."
Better be.
And so she gets down, kind of like prayer stance, and she starts chanting the onus, radiates in a light in herself. And her brother is just watching. Like, he kind of almost looks like a drunk. And I'm just like sitting there, like, he almost looks like he disdains what she's trying to do. And with that, the light kind of bursts out from her a little bit. And again, you guys feel rejuvenated. Like, you guys you got all your spell slots back, you got your HP back. You guys feel ready to enter this domain without, resting her. He says, "Even though I can't go, I hope that can happen. And I wish you luck."
Do you not give a shit about these acolytes of yours that got dragged away?
I do, but can't disrespect my father. Like, he's a well-respected member in the Attorney Knighthood.
I don't see why. He doesn't do anything, but people are getting killed, so.
What's wrong with him? He's old, I guess. They get weird when they get old, but I can't disregard him. He's still my superior with many else. Can't just not listen to him. So, you guys got this. You'll be fine. There's no way you don't have this. And Kai kind of looks back and is like seething with energy. It's one thing. You can stay. effectively what he says.
Uh-huh.
And then it kind of walks on. Keeps going.
All right.
Light radiating off these walls. He's just
walking forward.
yeah, he's like, okay, I'm done. Like he's going for it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go there.
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
All right.
See you, Beth.
All right. So you guys wave back. Just going back at you guys.
Ciao.
And you three, as well as Kai, are now descending down the stairwell. You guys effectively descend
I can't see shit.
down to this area.
It's dark.
Yep. How much dark vision is that? Yeah. Vision first. So you can see 60 feet.
6
So,
feet. Okay, nice.
effectively, whenever you're guiding the party and wherever you stand, you see 60 feet in front of you.
Okay.
In this very, very dark, very damp kind of place. It's underneath the underneath.
Okay.
So you guys are getting deep.
Okay. Gotcha. It's way dark.
In the ground. Yeah, it's pretty dark, but you will be able to see 60 feet
Okay.
any which way.
Okay.
So now I'm going to ask you to pick a direction that your character is looking at, because you guys can't see without a torch. If you guys have a torch, you can effectively see 30 feet or sorts of light.
I mean, should we light the torches?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It's not a bad idea. As humans, yeah, you
I
don't.
mean, I think, yeah, in general, I mean, most enemies we come across have different light source. So, in general, we're disadvantaged if we don't.
Okay, so you guys will be able to see like fully within 30 feet, around you with a torch in one hand, but Layden gets to see 60 feet in dark vision. So Layden has to tell me which direction he's looking.
Let's say
You guys are down here. You see 3 different pathways, but one is blocked off by a door. That is a
that's that one.
yeah, that's stone. And it has a bowl in front of it.
A bowl.
Yeah, 2 tunnels of unworked stone extend in opposite directions from the chamber. Water sloshes somewhere in the distance.
Okay.
A sealed stone door sits opposite the tunnels. 2 hands holding a deep bowl form the hand. The door has no lock, so there's no way to get this thing open through lock picking.
Okay.
But effectively, it is a stone door.
Yeah, something with that bowl. Okay. I walk up to the bowl and I place some of my emeralds inside of it. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay, I can take my emeralds back, put them in my pocket.
All
right. And now I turn around. I move ahead of the. I say, oh, yo, guys, listen, just hang. I can see 60 feet ahead. This flame that you guys got, it's only 30 feet. I'm moving ahead into the darkness. I'm gonna recon. Okay, I'm gonna scooch ahead.
You should stay close enough to where we can melee and stay like 20 feet ahead. It's
All right, 20 feet ahead it is. So
Of us.
50 feet in total. So
I said, don't go so far ahead that we cannot get you.
can undead see in the dark? Is that a thing they can do? Like, should I be worried about things being able to see me, or is there like a stealth element to this that I can implement?
You can always step.
Right.
Stealth is always an option.
But I'm just wondering, like, if I'm walking into creatures that can already see in the dark, like cats, or
Roll me a history check.
a history check. Okay, it's a D20.
6. You can.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's not a D20, is it?
Oh,
Is it? No, it is. It is D20.
Oh,
Yep, it is. It is. That's 6. Yeah, we're good.
All right, 6. So with a 6, you know that they have pretty advanced hunting capabilities, but you don't know exactly what that entails.
Okay.
Especially in the dark.
Okay.
So there's no way for you to really know. We're not going to go, like, if we're not in combat, it's not going to be so, like, tied to, rounds and stuff like that. Just let me know where you guys are moving, how far,
Okay.
stuff like
All right. So I'm almost.
Can we smell them before we see them? Since they are stinky.
This whole place
Like
stinks.
us, so-
Yeah.
This whole place stinks. Yeah.
that. You guys are in a dark, dank, well, since in the bottom cave building, yeah, it's
There's a lot of smells going
a
on.
lot of smells going on.
I keep sniffing.
Yeah. Like I said, you have 2 tunnels. One is blocked by a door, a sealed stone door that has no lock, and a deep bowl forms anchor. What do you guys wish to do?
And that's in this direction, right?
Yes. This is the door. You said 2 tunnels.
And I've already see
Do we-
like Ramrel's
Do we
doing.
add the orb driver?
No,
No.
because it's on James.
Oh, okay. We gotta find James, guys. I say we cut down this back tunnel and move towards the.
Well, actually, no. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We're retconning now.
Okay.
It's still on the pedestal. Nobody ever grabbed it.
Oh, it's not on this. Okay. All right, gotcha.
Yep.
10-4.
Yep.
Wait, why do you want to know about the orb? If we run back to grab that orb and stuff like we did, let's say like ice super fast elf like run back, grab the orb, bring it back down.
Do you want to grab the one? That seems dangerous.
You think so?
Considering
How long would you say
the last person that touched it.
It would take me. It would take me like. I got a 35 speed, so that's gonna take me like what?
So 30 minutes?
Fucking moving. Yeah, 30
minutes. Run back up, grab it, bring it back down. Okay.
Still loaded. Hold on.
All right. So you run up, takes half hour, grabs the orb, comes back down.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Take the orb over to the thing, place it in the handle.
The orb glows, but nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Well, here, Pally, this is your idea. You can have it. give you the orb. No, so I guess we can check out these other tunnels that we got here. There's 2 other pathways.
Yeah, let's get this.
Okay. So as you guys look, it's dark, it's dreary, it's dank as well, very wet, moist kind of area. You have 2 branching tunnels that you guys can choose, whichever one you.
2 branching tunnels down.
So whichever one you tell me which one you were looking at right now.
This one.
We'll say that rounds the corner there. So that's effectively how far you can see.
Okay. I say we head this way, boys. We're moving on down. I'm staying a little bit ahead. Alof, I say you take the lead because I suspect these critters have advanced hunting techniques. I know this from my history. And I say that because of their advanced hunting techniques, they can probably see in the dark.
I'm damn near naked. I got a robe on.
You're a barbarian.
Like, you're technically the chance wouldn't have.
But I do know they have advanced hunting techniques.
Yes,
And
that
that
one knows specifically.
Sure, right. Better safe than sorry. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so
I say let the Tin Man go first.
all right,
Go first.
yeah, you got all that extra armor. Go on.
I looks back. It says, "What do we need to do?"
Ooh, glowing son of a bitch. This guy.
What?
I say we send him up ahead.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, let him lead the group.
Take the lead.
You good with melee combat as well as spell
The
casting?
book can sense its owner. I mean,
Ooh, yeah, good.
that's the direction I'll do though.
Ooh, wait a minute. Can I cast another detect? Because detect magic originally told me which way to go with the last thing.
It's just saved.
But we have 2 pathways here, right? So if I do cast detect magic, it'll tell me which of these 2 pathways potentially we should change this towards.
But there's nothing there. We're in the. That's like something you use when you get into a room. I feel like.
There may be nothing. I'm willing to risk. I think it'll be okay. I suspect so.
So you want to use it?
Yeah, I do want to use it. I
It's a
do.
little like when you detect magic and it's a thing.
So like I've gotten better at it since last time, where there was like a green thing, so it's like no magic at all, and it just kind of. And I start detecting.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you like kneeling? How do you like make like a fucking brutal move? Like how does it like from you as it like you're a person?
Like I do a little English like in front of me. I do one of these, and then I do one of these and kind of cast down around my feet, and then I see I can just by the catharsis of my movement, I know like if there's magic around me, whatever direction.
In this dank crypt, you make your kind of like swirling motion as green energy kind of wraps around your finger and makes a whirlpool and traces down to the ground. And you guys see the green light goes in this direction.
I told you, barbarian. I told you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There is you feel magic everywhere.
Thank you.
But there's such a strong focus, and you kind of feel James's presence. Like you've been around him long enough that you know like what his magic kind of tends to feel like, and you can built both sources in that direction versus the other tunnel or the stone.
I say we head that way.
Behind us. Right.
Towards this opposite path, yes. But I know I'm looking down this path here, but I say we swoop around and go the
It
other.
was coming from behind us, was it not?
Yes, it was. He was able to figure that out with detect magic.
Yes, James is more or less behind us.
Yes. James feels particularly different than the environment.
Absolutely.
Like this is more unholy versus James is pure arcane. So you can detect him versus the rest of everything else. It's almost like a blip in the dark. At that.
Well, how could he be behind us? That's the question.
Well, there are multiple directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are multiple directions. It's just tunnels leading.
Yeah, there's a door down one way, and then this other way, we don't know what the hell's down it. And then the opposite way, I have my detect magic telling me James is in that direction. I got a feeling.
While you guys are down, you hear like, there's fucking things
What the
down.
fuck is that? Paladin, I say you were going to lead us down this other tunnel. Lead us down this one tunnel.
God.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay,
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You want me to lead then?
Yes.
Okay.
Kai, get out there. You got this.
Okay, so Layden is looking from the back. I will say I probably can see in dark vision. Maybe not as far as you can, but because being a naturally magical creature, he could probably see in dark vision at least up to 30 feet. Layden in front?
Yeah.
Layden in front. Okay. All right. They go right here. They lock right there. Does that sound good?
If anything goes down, y'all can run ahead.
So, with him being right there, you're just standing there. Nothing is occurring right now. What do you want to do?
We scooch ahead a bit further, right? Was that good with us? Because it seems like this pathway splits.
Are you guys moving really slow?
Yeah, we need to look around for. We need to do checks and shit.
How fast are you guys moving?
We're moving
Very slow.
Okay.
Very carefully.
Okay. All right. So we'll say it takes us roughly 15 minutes to get to this point. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
Within conversation and everything like that, and
Yeah.
actually moving.
Yeah.
I think that sounds fair. So it's been 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because you ran back out, ran back down,
Mhm.
got the orb,
Right.
guys moved. So now it's 45 minutes
Okay.
to where you guys are. Okay. All right. So you guys are standing here. You want to move? Is that right?
I say yeah. Or what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Scooch up ahead. I think I see a Y in the tunnel ahead. So let's keep scooching forward towards that. Like up to the apex.
Yeah. You can see 30 feet. So he's right there. So he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 25, but he can't look around the corner, right? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He can't see through fucking walls of cave, but he can effectively see that there is a bend here.
Okay. All right.
You guys know, I will say that, well, you just know that the direction wasn't this way.
Okay. Right.
It was this way.
It did lead this way.
Yes.
Right. One way or the other.
Mhm.
We scooch forward down this right-hand tunnel, and we see what's going down.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Very carefully.
Very carefully.
How far does he move up?
Easy, slow as she goes. I want Kai to scooch up about 20 feet.
I is now moved up there, and you guys can move yourselves up wherever you reflectively behind. That way I can see through Layden's vision. When you see. Right, because you can see further.
Right. So I'm
So
a little bit
you're-
behind Kai.
Yeah.
Right. I'm casting up ahead. Okay. Yeah. I'm peering out.
So Layden can effectively see 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. I say Kai scooches on up. Say scooches on up to that tee off there.
Where do you want him to move?
Right here.
Right there.
I think Kai should move right here.
So Kai moves right there
Uh-huh.
in that specific location.
Uh-huh.
So let me go.
Triggers a thing.
This is not a good thing when the DM start sharing babies. I have to roll a 1d4. Yep. 1d4.
There you
And somebody call a number.
go. 4.
4. Okay. 4.
Fuck yeah.
All right. As Kai is walking to this location, like he's like looking back at you, like, just tell me where to go. So you guys using him as a light, like tell him where to go. So who tells him where to move?
The paladin discovered him, so
Okay.
I actually think it's fair that the paladin would say where.
All right.
Or the paladin talk to him upstairs.
So Theo, where do you need me to go? I will be your light.
Move up.
Well, you already moved, so I was just saying like what you told. Move up there, so.
Yeah, move up.
All right, so he moves up. All right, moves up, and when he does, like he gets around his corner, and suddenly a chunk of the fucking earth fucking breaks out
No,
from underneath him. And D20,
Save.
poof, fucking Kai. It's Kai.
7.
So he goes like this pit falls out from underneath him, but when it does, he just kind of floats there. Right. So
Hell yeah.
He's pure energy.
right,
Yeah.
it's pure fucking energy. Right. So he's like, well, I guess that's why you guys put me in front. That's pretty smart. There, I will say.
It just came to me.
For non-wizards, I will say those without connection to the weave, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So he kind of just rights himself a little bit and walks over the hole and says, watch out for the pits.
But this hole doesn't take up the whole pathway.
No, it just wrote this little section around him because you guys can see it now. You can effectively walk around it
Gotcha.
like you guys know about it.
But I have a way to.
So that's as far as Kai can see.
Well, let's say I scooch forward a little bit.
I'll say you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. And probably up to there.
How do we feel about it, boys? Which way?
All right, so when you look at this, when you look at the left side, it's still blocked off by a corner, so it's more tunnels. But when you look at the right, you actually hear sounds of rushing water. So it's a little different than the rest of the caves. It's not as musty.
Should we follow the?
What do you say?
Ask Kai which way can he detect?
Oh, yeah, he feels him, right?
Well, you detected the magic.
Right. But I reckon, what's his face? Hi, you have some sort of connection to this feller, correct? To James.
Of course.
Hi. So do you have any sense of which direction he is?
So you guys are asking Kai to try to find James. He says, yes, of course I can do that. I have all the skill of James. Though he's gone, because I am a spellbook, anything James can do. Oh, until we find him.
Okay.
And I am determined to find him. So you want me to find James now? Is that
I want you to head towards James.
All right. So Kai kind of like stands there and kind of like centers himself a little bit, his fucking being. And versus the green that you had, he kind of like just is like a blue energy that kind of fades down the tunnels and like comes back into it. And he says he's in this direction.
Okay.
Was that in the direction of the running water?
No. You can see a little bit of the running water right through this section, and it is not. It is in a different direction.
Interesting.
But he tells you at this point, he definitely feels James this way.
You go?
Yeah, I say we head that way.
All right.
We go with it? Yeah.
How far do you want item?
I want him to take the lead, of course, and I want him preferably to move up to the entrance to the chamber.
All right.
And I want to kind of stay on his ass, like right behind him.
Okay. The Kai is coming down this way. All right, just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. All right. So he can see 30 feet.
Well,
Right as far as he can see.
okay. And I'm right on his ass, right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
And kind of still around a corner a little bit, so probably can't see much further ahead than that.
Okay. So it's like I say we keep moving on ahead, up to the head of the next chamber.
Up to the head of the next chamber. Okay. Right there. Yeah, that's a good spot. You guys come up on him?
Where do we come up on?
Like you're right behind Kai.
Oh yeah. We can come up.
Okay.
Of course.
So, you guys are following Kai. Just this glowing blue light, kind of like guiding you down the tunnels. And then when he comes to this impact, kind of like puts his hand up.
Huh?
Says, James is in it.
Huh?
Letting you know.
Lead on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you should take the lead actually now because you have farther. Your night vision is 60 meters,
So,
60 feet.
Yeah.
you guys see, where you can see like there's like a sickly purple light on the front inside this chamber. You know, when you round the corner, it's not gonna be super well lit where you guys are walking in, but you're gonna be able to see whatever is going on inside.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take the lead. I'm gonna scooch on ahead using my elf eyes.
Do you want to still?
Yes, I do want to sneak. I want to sneak.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah. You're right.
We'll recommend.
I do want to be sneaky peeky.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay. All right, so roll, and you're going by yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, ahead. Okay. All right, D20.
17.
Ooh, nice and sneaky.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so
Let's stay. I want to stay back from the hall. I want to stay right here just to get like a good view of what's going on.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you got a 17 plus. What's your plus on stealth?
+5.
Plus.
I'm good.
So you got 22.
Uh-huh.
Damn good stuff. 15. All right. I mean, they're perceptive, but you're a fucking skilled ranger.
Yeah.
So, Layden creeps on ahead and comes to this corner right here. And with Layden's 60 feet of dark vision, you can see quite a bit of what's going right in there. So, generally, we'll say Layden can see practically everything that's going on.
Okay.
And within that, you see a hooded figure stands over a guttering brazier boiling with purple light. 4 swaying ghouls stare enthralled at the emerald-eyed skull inside the brazier. Piercing whispers emanating from it in a vile language. Shattered mausoleums loom around the edges of the cavern, and purple flashes reflect inside the tomb like cat's eyes. 4 statues encircle the brazier. Blood spills from the 4 bowls in their hands, tracing lines to the sputtering brazier. Sinkholes dot the uneven floor. And you see a very petite figure kind of in the center versus the rest of the group. She's kind of going with this a little bit, rising purple flame and all that. And that's effectively what you see. So there's 4 enemies, 4 ghouls, which you fought before.
Right.
You know how they were the weaker ones.
Uh-huh.
And then the one person in the middle of the region. Those flames.
Uh-huh.
What do you do? They didn't see you, so effectively nobody saw you. Your party members don't know what's going on. Effectively,
Okay.
because you're out.
Can
Your LIC.
I whisper? Can I whisper and
You can
communicate?
move back.
Okay. So I stealthily.
I will say you can come back without making another stealth check. But I will say when you come back out, you're gonna.
Okay. Guys, some fucking crazy shit going on there. We got bowls full of blood, these giant statues that are holding them, spilling over blood. We have this lady in the middle. She's doing some magic. There's ghouls that we fought upstairs, hanging out with in here, 4 of them.
Are these bowls of blood the same as the bowl we passed before? That one doorway earlier?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's 20. See.
Good question.
Very good question. 14.
Who requires sacrifice?
You are able to recall that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, these bowls of blood exactly remember.
To think of it, they are exactly like that.
Yeah. Okay. Layden's just returned back to the party. Kai is standing there. He's fucking ready. He says, "Just let me at him. You know, we'll get him, and we'll get James back." but Layden relates all the information to you guys. You effectively have the upper hand at this point. They don't know you're good.
Right.
You're a good stealth roll.
Right.
Anybody that moves out will have to make a stealth roll against their perception versus where they go. Every turn, like if you stealthed up to here, right?
Mhm.
You would have to make another stealth check to get up to here.
There's four ghouls.
4 ghouls and 1 unknown person.
I mean, do you want to try to communicate with them? Like, James could be getting sacrificed.
Just rage out.
So if you tell me like that's a barbarian, I want to move out too. Just let me know. You'll make a separate stealth check, but you can do that is a possibility to you, or Lady can move out effectively on his own.
If Barbarian moves out and I stay out of combat, and then they start engaging in combat, and I want to be stealthy, does it give me an advantage to move stealthily while they're engaged in combat?
You would get advantage on your first attack roll shot.
Yeah, I like your idea of just charging and doing it, and I'll just hang back, and then I'll go in there and I'll get a stealth shot, once you guys engage in combat.
Yeah, there's 4 ghouls. I'll just charge in. I'll
Okay.
just run in.
Are you going before everyone, or
I'm hanging back.
you're hanging back?
I'm hanging back.
Okay.
I just run the screen and.
Roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Because you want to stream it.
4. It's 1. 4 probably.
Alof runs in. So you're ready to start getting going on, right?
Yeah, I'm on fire.
You're pissed off. James is gone. You gotta find him. Where do you move to?
Shit. First guy I see, I guess. It was right there. First school.
Pyramids, S2.
Pyramids, ass to ass. It's that one.
It was like a 4. A reroll. I had a reroll actually because I was disadvantaged, but it was like a 4.
That was for your stealth. But I'll say
Those.
you can attack now, but anybody else that moves this round is going to get seen.
Right. Burn.
Okay.
So I basically blew.
It's a barbarian. That's what they do. You attempt to attack one of the ghouls, but kind of sidesteps out of the way.
Looking around.
Right. And
This fucking.
so you want to attack.
I'm gonna turn to unholy.
You want to turn the on? Yeah, that's great. You're playing. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And that is a D12. Yeah, look it up for me. So I know. What's it look like when you go in
So
channel fear into the undead?
essentially, I just clutch thing until it begins to glow extremely brightly. That's what we're waiting on to save it for us.
Tigers. Dean, 1 save. Failed. What was the check? 13. 1, 2 failed. 3 failed. All right. And what does it do?
So the light continues and it gets brighter.
And they have to turn away from you 10 feet, correct?
They can't move they have to move away from
Right.
every
Yeah.
time.
Every time. So they move away their full movement. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. It's away from the 6 seconds.
Yes.
So
last 10 around.
So essentially, you need to just fuck up that lady.
Turn the unholy. As an action, you can censor fiends and undead. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On failure, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. So, yeah, they don't even make a save on each turn. They just mark on. Which one failed? The second one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we will say 2 stands his ground, but all the other ones run. Running away like a little bitch. This explodes from these 3 ghouls that were in a crash. It's almost strange to see a skeleton with feet, right? A little weird, but they kind of warily look at you and then immediately turn and start dancing back to the shadows. The undead sorcerer turned back. She's not back. He's way too powerful for that. So he looks back at you and just now and now everybody needs to roll initiative.
11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay. I got 12.
With this first boss battle that you guys have, a boss has what's called lair actions. And these lair actions, it happens on initiative 20, generally, in a combat, and different effects basically happen just for being within the area. Mother Bear raises her arms like that. 3 skeletons appear. So, right around her. 1, 2, 3. To protect her.
Mother bear was
A mother bear.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I heard Mother Banger. Baird. Fuck. Okay, so I suspect if we kill Magic Lady, we will subsume these 3 other characters around her. I say we focus all our power on Magic Lady.
Cool down. Don't
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we did that.
poisoner. Or wait, it's a ghoul.
I don't know if we know. I don't know if we know if she's a mage or if she's some sort of ghoul.
Yeah, I think it's setup.
She is undead? Lady in the middle?
It was really strong.
Because what I can do
It's
is
not. Well, you already passed the perception basically, so you shouldn't.
yeah. Yo, lady in the middle here doing the summoning, is she undead? Or is she, do we know?
From what you guys can appear, she has the same glowing purple eyes, and like her flesh is falling off.
Okay.
So you guys
Like not poison.
can effectively.
It's discerned.
Okay. Healing. So
Okay.
I don't think it does it involve it.
No, I'm saying he could use a poison attack if it's like a human, but if it's not dead, then poison is probably not going to do anything to it.
Is that the case in D&D?
Yeah, some.
Go ahead and do a check. Undead or not affected by poison. But acid, yes. But poison, no. It is the I think there's only one. The only one that will do anything because of you. Runs up and is going to get in the way of Dago and Ailey. Fucking runs up, swings at you, too dexterous. A little too fast as the barbarian. You can see it from a mile away.
I come sneaky peeky out of here. And I move to this position right here where I got a good shot over all the enemies here. And I aim for the chick doing all the summon. And I want to fire. Don't
you have like a mark or something you can do?
Is it a spell?
It's an ability that you can mark someone, and when you do, you can actually do extra damage to them. Whichever you roll. It'd be on your basic abilities from Tasha's.
So, features and traits.
Yeah.
Favored foe. No. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute. Once you lose your concentration.
Remember that.
Okay.
That does a lot of like extra damage for them.
So
that's extra die.
I can do it twice per long rest for enemies. Okay, so I want to use one of those for sure. Yeah, the favorite foe.
All right.
And I want to aim for chick doing the summon.
You have effectively marked the sorceress as your favorite enemy.
Okay. And
so now you're going to roll a d20.
Can I combine a spell with those?
Yeah, it's not a spell; it's an ability.
Okay, so I want to use one of my Hail of Thorns spells on it.
That's a devil save.
Dex 12.
Dex 12 save. All right, and you're aiming it directly at her, right?
Yeah, I suspect that my friendlies are out of reach because it's like 5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you hit this one and this one.
Right. Okay.
That spell, and you're going to do because you're in stealth and you have her marked. It's advantage for her family. She has disadvantage.
Okay.
With that, she fails. So one of the skelly boys, no, they fail.
Mm-hmm.
One fails. One does save. Okay, now you roll the damage. One damage.
1 damage.
Well,
Don't you have advantage though?
only on the sorcerer, so you can roll against her one more time.
Okay. These?
Yep.
Fucking hell, dude. One.
That's like,
Oh,
all right, so against,
sorry, guys.
so against
Bad luck.
against those two and the sorceress, you do 1 damage against all of them.
Better than nothing.
And with that, do you want to move or anything like that?
Oh, no. I want to maintain my distance.
Now, it is the sorceress.
God has left the building.
So, immediately, she raises the skeletons up and realizes she's in danger, she puts a fucking fist to the fucking ground, and spirits like rise up from the ground, and roughly 15-foot aura around her. And with that, she decides to move back to, right here. She moves right there, and these spirits actually reach out to both Thago and Alof, and y'all have to give me wisdom saves.
Better than me.
Well,
What's your wisdom? 11?
16.
16? Okay. So, as she punches the ground and spirits start casting out from her, they reach towards first Thago, and they absolutely rip you to shreds, fucking start tearing through you, and do 21 total damage to you. And the same spirits then turn towards you, but you're, I guess, a little more perceptive, a little more dexterous, and are able to kind of defend yourself a little bit, and you only take 11 damage from these, but it's pure necron.
5.
Okay.
You're down to 12.
now I'm down to fucking 7.
A 21 would leave me at 1.
I got the full.
And with that, it is Thago's turn. So, before she ends her turn, the sorceress looks at all of you and says, "I'm doing here. You're stopping the ritual. What are you doing?"
Like no of our friends.
Your friend, who's your friend?
His name's Jones!
Oh, the one connected to the arcane. Okay. No, not right now. And she keeps going.
But what? Where is he?
He's not.
Where'd he go?
He is not. You felt his energy in this place, but his physical body isn't.
No, I mean the book. The book.
The book, Kai is with you guys. Sorry, I saw magic. Kai is still next to you. Yeah, he rolled initiative. He's just a little later on.
All right.
Oh, and, so Thago, like I said, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to just lay on hands.
All right. And you have +5 to your total pool because you holy green.
Yeah, so hate to do it. And I'd like
Save a
to
little bit. How much heal lay on hands here?
1.
Yeah, only hit points that you can heal for? I'm not use it all.
Dude, I just got hit by this.
Yeah, you got
1 damage.
You 18, 19 for utility.
Yeah,
Critical moments.
still got it.
Your armor, you'll most likely tank everything out.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on myself.
What's that do?
Makes it where, in this case, it just undead matters. So it makes it where undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
And is that a concentration?
Where would it say? Oh, yeah.
Do you want to move anywhere?
Can I get in on the lake?
Well, you're blocked by 1 ghoul. So you could go 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you could. You can go around him and make your way over to her and be in front of her. You can't take an action. Or,
Is that her?
yes. And you can
What was the thing you just used?
Protection from good and evil.
And you said it disengages any charm, like any arms.
No, it gives them disadvantage on attack rolls and can't be charmed or frightened. But if I already am, it does.
Aren't paladins immune to fear also?
Right now, I have disease immunity, but
Sure came in handy back at that tavern. Hey, Pally.
Kai, who is now standing towards the back here, kind of yells at Alof from the back. He says, are you the strongest here?
Yes, definitely.
All right. And gathers a spawn of energy from himself in the spell book and casts it towards you. And he is a casting enlarged person on you. So Alof now within this fucking cave, like fucking Mario,
You got a mushroom.
fucking grows, and he's already the biggest in the fucking party. So now he is a so with enlarged, the target size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size from one category from medium to large. If there isn't an upper input, there's an until the spell ends, the target has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal extra 1d4 damage. So, now you got a big bad fucking Alof there, who is in the middle of everything. And Kai steps back and says, "Help that!" Kind of like, goes back a little bit, knows his role. You know,
Yes.
he's not an idiot. All right, and with that, now Alof is enlarged, and now it is the Skelly Boys' turn. Skelly Boys, so they are all down now, and it looks like they are going to attack. Probably they go 4. So all 4 fucking swing up fucking take off the fucking armor, and he just continues fucking staying there. But now it is the layer for
You healed yourself? Or
yeah, I'm almost at 4.
Sorceress knows you're a fucking paladin, right? Points her fucking hand at you, and you feel this kind of like green wave come at you if you're a paladin. So I need you to make a Constitution save for me with advantage.
So,
Okay, so with those rising, grasping claws that come at you, they try to get at you, but with your exceptional Constitution, you're able to like withstand the blows a little bit, and you only take half. So you're going to take 9 damage from these raking fucking claws. Okay, and with that, is now the ghoul's turns. So the one ghoul is still there. He's going to come up and make an attack. One completely fucking wasted. Can't hit, and now it's Alof's turn.
I suppose I'll just attack those in front of me.
All right.
You're gonna take some fire damage, I assume, but I'm just gonna rage into the
2
fire or
Yeah, the fire. So you're surrounded by, you got 1 ghoul in front of you, 4 skeletons. The sorceress is a little bit away. You'd have to take some opportunity attacks to get to her.
So my aura damage is in automatically 2 damage.
Anytime you activate. So you have to take 2 damage from his fire aura.
Let's straightforward attack.
And you're raging now, I imagine. You're raging?
Yeah. Yeah, I think range last every turn.
All right, so like I said, you have 4 skeletons around you and 1 ghoul.
Oh, for the ghoul.
For the ghoul? All right, roll a d20.
1.
Oh, no. Okay, you just go to attack with, you just kind of dodges after it. All right, and with that, it is Layton's turn. So they have the 1 ghoul, the 4 skeletons kind of surrounding them. The sorceress is standing right here,
Okay.
a little bit out the way.
I'm
I'm still standing in within target range of the sorceress. Okay. I want to take aim at the sorceress and take a shot at her with my bow.
Okay, I will say you'll have to move out to here.
Okay, that's fine. That's not within 5 foot of that hole, correct? Or is it?
No, no, it's not.
Okay, so good.
Yeah, you're good right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, that's where I want to go. D20.
Yep. D20. Oh, no, God damn.
Do this.
It kind of sees you.
Oh my god.
Down with like that undead kind of uncanny valley, just kind of fucking, and it stands back up. Yeah, it's a little. But how she can get out.
Fucking hell, dude.
You trying to do it?
It's like just trying to attack the damn thing. I've been rolling nothing but 1s and 2s and 3s all fucking night.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
need both of you guys to make wisdom saves because the spirits are still surrounding her and everything. 13. 13. Okay. Okay. Each of the spirits, each of you get attacked by the spirits individually, but both are able to defend in your own ways. So they only do a 5 damage, you guys. Both successfully saved.
What are you looking over there?
Target, I'm glad I burned my whole pool.
And now, with that, he is going to look at the person shooting at her from the shadows, who is within range of her, and kind of hold her hand out towards that way. And you are going to have to make D20 check.
Please, God. 4.
Okay. All right.
God.
She reaches her hand out to you, and like you could have swore you were a shadow. Like you could have swore she couldn't see you, but she looks right at you, raises her hand, and without being able to do anything, you just freeze, and she has cast Hold Person on you. And now Layden is effectively for hold person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me close it up.
I'm a statue.
And I will explain it. So,
Sounds relatively not damaging.
Not damaging. I'm just like, I just hold in place. I'm just like, I got a little stasis field around.
right. You get to make a check every turn,
Okay.
I believe. Choose a humanoid that you see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. So anytime it's your turn, you can roll to effectively get out.
Okay.
And it lasts
What do I have to roll though?
up to 1 minute. You're going to roll a d20, and it's going to be a wisdom check
Okay.
to get out. Roll it once per turn.
Okay.
It is Dago's turn.
If your wounds is about his sword pain.
Boy, this is bonus. Okay. So roll a 1d8.
Woo! 7.
7 plus. Oh, that's your total.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you will add 7 total. Back to your health.
What do you use?
Cure wounds.
You have lay on hands and shoes?
Yeah. Struggling to keep myself alive.
It is Kai's turn. He's kind of in the back a little bit, but he kind of sees the battle isn't going well at all, and begins emanating a little bit of a glow, radiating a bit of fire, kind of resembling Alof, and kind of aims his fucking hands forward and is casting fucking. And that is going to be a reflex save from everybody. He's going to cast it back here. So it's only going to affect these creatures, including the sorceress. Sorceress going first. Fails as fuck. Shit. Ghoul fails. So everybody failed. Bright streak flashes from your pointing fingers to a point you choose within range and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point has to make a dexterity saving throw. The target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Jesus. It's insane.
So fucking Kai sees how this fucking battle is going. It's not really looking good. Layden's fucking held in place, and Thago's looking beat up. Like, he keeps getting hit. Kai throws down the spell book at this point, and all the fucking any glow that is coming from the spell book comes up into his hands, and he aims just one finger, kind of like a pointed, like Frieza style blast, and aims it, and fucking within this point, like a crater blows up. These three are completely wiped out at this point. Like, fucking, and you guys are like trying to hold back from the actual blast at that point. And after everything kind of fizzles away, the sorceress is like on her knees. She's barely hanging on at this point. But Kai is gone. Like, he's now missing at this point. Spent all his energy. And now it's the Skelly's turn. There's only two left. They're both going to go for Thago. 7 and then 19. That is, yes. Oof. All right, so
Do you roll disadvantage?
yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Right. 18. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is going to be 8. All right. So you take 3 damage from that, and you got to make a concentration check, and that DC is only 10. Just a little bit of damage.
What is the modifier for concentration?
Nothing. There's no add to it. Well, there are adds to it. It's not like initial 15. You make it. So you still have that concentration on your spell.
Oh, yeah. 3
And
damage, you said?
right, you took 3 damage, but now it is the lair action. No. So she fucking like is laying on the ground, and a purple like radiance like comes out from her, and she raises her hand like this once again, and 3 more skeletons pop in. And that is the lair action. Ghouls are dead. Alof, it's your turn.
And where's the summoner?
Summoner is right here. She's bleeding on the ground. These guys, dead.
So I have a clear line of back to her, basically.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Is she incapacitated or is she just really injured?
So this guy's dead. She's not incapacitated yet. Yeah, but she's really fucking hurt.
Just some skill.
Right. So you still have the ghouls like that are still scared, running away at this point. They're still there, but they can't effectively do anything. She's really hurt. You only have 5 skeletons to deal with, but they're all full health.
It's gonna go for the summoner. I wonder if I should like tackle her or something, since I'm huge right now anyway.
You are fucking massive. Like, grappling her would be absolutely nothing to you. So you want to grapple her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. So
That's an action.
yeah. You effectively.
How hurt are you? On the verge of death?
Yeah, 15 though. So as long as she doesn't do nothing.
Well, I'm gonna hurt you with my fire.
Yeah, that ought to be
You could drag her a little bit, get her away.
Yeah, I'm yeah.
You're big enough, I would say, that it wouldn't be much of an issue for her to like effectively pick her up and pull her away, and then
But like while you're grappling, and then are you in a sense out of combat? Are you like penalized for grappling someone? Sure.
if somebody makes an attack against you or something like that, that's outside of the grappling, like you grappled her and a skeleton attacks you, that skeleton would have advantage.
What are the advantages of grappling? She cannot.
Grapple. The grapple creature's speed becomes 0. They can't benefit from any bonus in its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect. So effectively she can't move, but anything that is within like being close to you that would cause a disadvantage to her, which includes like ranged spells or anything like that, she would have a disadvantage. So, like, if she tried casting a fireball or something on you, it would automatically be at a disadvantage because of the fact that she is so close to you, proximity. So that's the advantage of grapple. But
I was probably just attack, I guess. Then.
okay, yeah, for sure, D20. So giant ass fucking Alof is fucking walking up to this fucking beaten up sorcerer at this point. Just got blasted.
9.
9.
Well, I guess I'll do my fire damage, but also just have it.
You do your fire damage.
Yeah, you want to do that? Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you got her grappled?
No, I just want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. So you do your. Okay. How do you kill her? Kill her.
With the fire?
Yeah.
I just.
She was that bloody. She was that close.
That's her on fire.
So she just fucking burns to fucking ash at that point, unable to do anything or respond in any way. And with that, the undead she was controlling effectively fall to the floor. And you guys have won the combat. Kai was laying there as a spellbook. You know, he not reacting anymore. He seems drained of any kind of magical being or anything like that. But the book is laying there on the floor around this woman as well. Okay, so you have it on you at this point. Again, it's not reactive or anything. It's just it's on your person at this point.
Do these ghouls bleed? Do they bleed blood?
No, they don't. They don't bleed blood. But they have these purple emerald eyes all along them.
Oh, I go out with my knife. Can I do this at the same day? Yeah, I just want to go out with my knife.
Yeah.
I want to start
Yeah.
delking my fucking emeralds out of these eyes.
So you get 8 of it.
Hell yeah.
You get
Load it up. What, 10 gold each?
10 gold each.
Let's go.
Yeah. So ladies walk around, popping fucking eye sockets out, getting bagged, you take out of there.
You share those emeralds that you didn't kill?
Don't worry about it.
Kai is knocked out, but you've effectively killed the big bad evil guy. The undead that were in the area are down now. They're not reactive to anything at all. But you still haven't found James yet.
So, hold on.
I will say, you guys, with the knowledge of what just like occurred to you, with the paladin's ability to sense undead, you can tell that effectively everything's done in this place.
Everything.
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, there's no other undead or evil source that you can detect.
Okay, but the detecting magic led us to here.
Yes.
And also the Kai led us to here as well, saying James' spirit is there. So I want to examine these blood bowls that are dripping blood.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Someone else.
Sure. Yes. You guys can help too. Yeah, you guys can assist and look at them as well.
Like, I can't
To the plate, find his oil. Go ahead. Arcana, D20. 2.
Come on,
Alof walks up.
I guess she's something else like break it. 15. 16. Yes.
Oh, wow. So you got a +1? Okay. You can tell that these bowls react anytime like a blood enters the bowl. Like they cause a reaction through these bowls of blood. You can't tell anything about Kai, or James, but you can think that need.
What can we go check? Can we check out the corpse of this undead lady and see if there's anything on her?
Yeah.
I'm searching through her robes and shit.
Right.
Checking her vitals.
Put some of my blood in the other bowl.
Yeah, I think I know whose blood too.
When you search her, you actually find another one of those purple orbs, but it's set inside a skull.
Inside of a skull.
With this lady.
Okay.
And you pulled that from her.
It's the same size as the other purple orbs, but it's inside of a skull.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You can kind of figure through this mechanism is how she was effectively able to control like the undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The orb is a conduit to him.
Mm-hmm.
That likely applies to James' work.
Well, and you have James' orb.
So,
I'm pretty sure when you went, I ran upstairs and got it, and then I gave it to you because it was your idea. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you have it. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So, like I said, James is not in this corridor. You searched the woman. That's all you could find on her was the skull with the orb inside of it.
Okay.
And effectively, there's nothing else in this chamber.
Okay. So let's see here. Kai led us here because he detected James, and all we found of it was this skull. I want to take. I say we take this skull back to that bowl, and we plop that orb and see what it does. And if that
We need blood.
we need blood.
We need blood.
What did you say? We take this arcane bitch back there, and we slit her wrist and pour her blood.
That's not blood. I'm dead.
What are you saying? We take some blood. We have empty bottles. We can take some of this blood out of these bowls that we have here and take them back to that and pour it in there.
yeah.
Do we have empty bottles?
Water skins.
Okay. Skins, water skins. There you go.
I was thinking that earlier for that. Sorry, thinking down this line, it seems dangerous.
How do you mean?
No water.
That's fair. That's fair, actually. Okay. What if one person uses their water skin and they just they fill it up with the blood. That way, the rest of us have our water skins, and we pour it down in this things. We go back to the thing, and we pour it down in there, and we see if there's a reaction from it, and then we go from there as to what we do with it. Is that good?
Yep.
All right.
So that's the plan.
That's
I
fine.
feel like it's going to require sacrifice.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay. So
Our thumbs.
you guys, Kai's out. You guys have him as a spell book. He used all his energy. You guys move back here. And you're in front of the door again. You have your water skins. You have the skull. What do you want to do?
Pour the blood.
Okay.
Yeah, pour the blood.
All right. Pour the blood into the bowl. And you see red traces and purple traces kind of go down.
Nice.
Go down the bowl. Go back to the door.
Okay.
Goes up. Traces all the cracks in the door. Fucking opens up.
Ooh, nice.
You guys.
Nice.
And you walk in.
Okay.
Alcoves line the walls of a hall, extending into a large open chamber. The skeleton is lashed into a standing position in each alcove. They clutch rosaries of human teeth. A hooded statue looms over an altar at the end of the chamber. Its hand reaches down into a shallow bowl that flickers with purple fire. That's what you see.
Rosaries of teeth.
So you guys see all these alcoves down here. Different skeletons. The altar down here at the end as well.
Do we see what's off in these corners, or is this kind of hidden to us? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, different skeletons line these alcoves. You
Like skeletons of like kings, or are they just like
they're just like
Ellie's?
like this. Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, I want to investigate. I want to see what's going on. Yeah.
D20 checks.
D20? Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
You
God.
said
Fine. All right, just fuck me.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I can't do. What you can do?
I got it too.
Hey, let's show you again. The skill check, barbarian.
For what?
14.
Yes.
Okay. While you're walking around, checking out the skeletons, Alok particularly, you notice in that second alcove reveals shallow gouges in its top.
Somebody
emeralds.
Yeah, somebody already completed.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, there's no emeralds?
No.
There's nothing. Okay, shallow. Okay.
Yep.
There's nothing else. So it's been ransacked or something, perhaps.
Wait, what did I notice? The eyes are missing.
There's recesses near the eyes, but there's no
Statues
skeletons all along.
that look like skeleton statues, or
There's skeleton statues standing like this, and like I said, there's nothing in there.
Wait.
yeah, it seems dangerous, but also
No, we need to put the emeralds that we've been looting the whole time in these skeletons.
yeah. But then they're gonna come up.
These emeralds are worth a lot. Let's go down to the end of this. Let's go down to the end of this hallway and check shit out. We don't need to do anything rash or hasty. Let's check it out. Let's see what our options are.
So you continue walking down to the end. Like I said, there is an altar down here that, again, has a bowl, but blood's already been put into. So whatever the purpose that it was supposed to serve is all filled.
Okay.
But like I said, you still have the recessed alcove.
Okay.
The skeletons in that evening.
All right, we're gonna put the emeralds. No, wait. I saw a pathway. As we're moving down the hallway, I saw a pathway that was like dark at the end of it. I'm gonna use my elf eyes. I'm gonna just take a look down that dark pathway.
There was a skeleton statue standing in front of that pathway with also empty eyes.
Oh, I take 2 of my emeralds. I plug it into the skeleton.
There you go. Okay. All right. The skeleton like that and fucking turns back into the wall and disappears, and a hallway opens up. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Once you guys are, as the hallway opens up, you see walls and ceilings are decorated with hundreds of leering skulls. A rune-carved altar with an empty shallow divot in the center dominates the chamber, and there is a bloody priest tabard that lies on the floor.
Investigate the tavern.
You investigate a tabard. Okay.
Full investigation. Yeah.
Everybody roll religion checks.
Religion. Fuck. Oh shit.
Is this
It's my lucky day.
This is the 15th.
Damn, Theo is a fucking skill checks. Oh, yeah, he's a wise man.
I got it.
Alof is a very wise man.
Fuck. 16 plus 4, that's 20 relief.
I got a 19.
From every one of you, when you go searching through this tabard, there's a symbol of onus that is residing with this priest, and when you pick it up, you realize it has a special ability. And when a good aligned creature who wears it has an advantage on 1 wisdom ability check per day. So if somebody tried to charm somebody or like take over somebody's mind, if they had this symbol on them, they would get an advantage against that check once per day. But you have to be good aligned. Can't be neutral. No neutral voice.
I say we lend it to the pally, right? Yeah.
So write that down. You have a symbol, another symbol of onus, and as a tabard. And like I said, 1 wisdom check a day, you can make an advantage check against it. Okay. So looking through that tabard, you guys are near the altar that is back here in this corner. If you guys can make history checks.
14. My history check.
14 as well.
You guys recognize the symbol on the altar as a symbol that represents the first son of Onus, named Agamemnon, who was historically known as a little more vengeful of the angels of Onus. And he was outcast for having different opinions of Onus. But this is effectively an altar to that angel. And that is all that's left.
Okay.
The plot. Yep.
Is an altar to what was it?
It's an angel who was known as the first son of Onus, named Agamemnon, who was known for more vengeful, and this altar was found.
Back in my home country, we have an omnipotent, monotheistic god, and there was someone that was close to him that fell away, and he became like the opposite sort of power. So Agamemnon seems like the antagonist to Onus. Seems to be the negative side of Onus. Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. That's how it comes off based on my knowledge of such things.
So that's all you guys find in this chamber. Like I said, it's relatively safe, so you guys can kind of move now without being impeded.
Okay.
but you still haven't found James.
Okay. Well, let's say we stroll. Wait, are we good in here?
We're gonna go this way.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to plug emeralds into the rest of any of the other statues just to see what happens? Can I get my emeralds back out of the statue that like went up into the wall?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we still haven't done anything with this altar, have we? We just did some stuff with this altar. So there may be a key in these alcoves dealing with that one.
Roll investigation. Actually, roll religion check. Was it a 20?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Okay. So, you've been down at this point. Thago goes, like, you guys are confused. You guys don't know where to go. You guys are completely lost in these caves, knowing your friend is missing. And Thago kind of sees this altar that's dark, it's decrepit, it's evil, and bangs down at it and burps his symbol a little bit. And a light comes down. It's very subtle in this deep and dark, dank place, but kind of circles around it. And you think of your friend, who's missing, and you want back to save him. As any goodly paladin you do. And immediately the light flashes and flies up and goes in this area. You can sense it. Follow that light. So you guys follow that light and walk into this area. You see halls are stacked with skeletal remains in a broad, echoing cavern. A still pool of sulphurous water simmers at the back of the cavern. Several lit bodies in white tabards float in it. Blood drips from their wrists in thin ribbons. And you see James and the two acolytes are there, hanging there. Bleeding?
Hanging by what?
They're hanging by their wrists, like us. They don't look damaged. They don't look hurt. Like they were too fresh.
Are there bodies there?
The two acolytes that were stolen, as well as James.
Are they alive? Are they breathing? Are they yelling?
You have roll initiative.
D20.
What did everybody get? What'd you get?
I got 13.
13.
What was it? Perception, you said?
Initiative.
Initiative? So plus 3, so 16.
So they are actively in this sulphurous fucking pool, and you guys effectively have 2 rounds to save it.
Okay.
At this point.
Okay.
Simply because you guys went into combat and found like the other area first, so there's not a lot of time.
Okay.
At this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
James.
They go last in their initiative, but James is effectively James and the 2 acolytes are all stuck back in here.
Okay.
In this area of this sulphurous pool.
Okay.
They're lower down, like their limbs aren't disintegrating yet, but like they're bubbles and shit. Like, it's not good. They should not be in there.
All right. Is there any sort of ground by which we can, if one of us were to shoot the arrows, is there some way that we could, say, Alof could, jump across the chasm and grab them on their way to the ground and make them beat them?
So they're at the final initiative. If you shot them and they fell completely within the pool, someone would have to save them within 1 round, or else they would effectively.
So Alof were to get in front of James, because fuck the acolytes, right? If Alof were to get in front of James, right, and then I were to shoot down the rope, and then James were to fall, and
Alof's still huge. Alof is still huge, so yeah, he would definitely be able to do that.
And Alof were able to jump and grab her. Okay, what do you think, Alof? Good plan.
Sounds good.
All right.
What am I gonna say? You're gonna shoot them off the.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the rope that suspends James into the air.
Wait, they're not in any immediate danger though.
Yes, they are. Within 2 moves, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
That's 12 seconds.
Their body is so far.
Okay.
It's not. They're not gone yet, but it's not looking good. It should not be there. Definitely.
That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. All right. It's a plan. We'll take it.
All right. Roll a detection.
Right. Well, James has to get in front of the thing, right? So James is where is I'm sorry. Alof is where's
Alof. James,
right here?
Acolyte.
James right here?
Yep.
All right, so Alof's right here?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's right there.
All right, so I aim and I'm going to shoot the bow and like hit the thing. All right, here it comes. Okay, yeah, here it comes. I got this. I've had really good luck today. 17.
Clean fucking shots. Shoots the fucking arrow. Alof is there, grabs fucking James out of the fucking air, pulls him in the sulfuric fucking pool. James is safe. And he's still unconscious, but he's there. You guys got him. But you effectively have one round now, and there's 2 hanging acolytes still there.
Alof, you down? We can't save them. Can we save them both? Fuck. Okay, what if we look around the room and see if there's any sort of looming...
6 seconds.
Yeah, okay. All right. I think the most we can do is save one. Potentially. Right? Hold on. All right.
30 went over and sulfur.
Check your spells. See what I got. See what you got.
Good detect good and evil. Judge them both.
That's our door. We're saving it. Okay.
Detect good and evil.
You got these, these 2 acolytes hanging there. They're like, help. And then, all of a sudden, the paladin gets down in front of them and starts doing this. And they go, hey, what you doing?
Well, very little time. No time for questions. I'm still down there.
Okay, all right. We're getting them all 2d6. They're both evil.
Fuck.
I'll give both. They're both a little bit evil. Yeah. 3 seconds now. Maybe got time for 1 question.
2. Well, they're tied up over, suspended over.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. Fuck up. Fucking bottom lips are burning in the way, the sulfuric acid. It becomes bone and then nothing, and then there's smiling. You guys have James.
They were acolyte? The acolyte?
They were 2 of the acolytes that got taken earlier.
Fucking evil.
So all the acolytes were evil. So we saved all those people.
Eventually. We can't do anything about that. Oh, we should have detected evil. Yeah, we've been on a wild fucking goose chase, potentially.
You guys have James. You got everybody you need. You got Kai, the spellbook. You guys leaving? Exiting?
There's bodies.
There is another room down these passageways. Seems to be.
There still could be.
Could be. All right, so we just take a look around for loot. What comes in?
Okay. Where you guys are at right now, like there's a big sulfuric pit of acids.
Right.
Not a lot going on there.
So, well, let's say we take a dip down this tunnel right here, right?
Okay.
And we want to reconnect back up where we were.
In the corner of this cavern houses a gibbering wounded ghoul that has fallen in and can't escape. So he's back here. Okay. And he's been wounded. Yeah, he can't get out. He's just sitting there, just kind of scrambling a little bit. A ruptured mausoleum sits half open in the collapsing wall. The narrow stone coffins inside have all recently been torn. If you guys will give me an investigation check.
15.
Good. Yeah.
7. Back to my old luck.
8. Okay. With the 15, Theo kind of is looking around at these old dusty ass fucking crates sitting around the room. And as he's looking around, cracks one open, and there's 150 gold pieces. And along with those 150 gold pieces, there is a bubbling ocean of gaseous form.
Gaseous form?
Yeah. That you can add to your inventory and use whenever you like.
Let's talk to that ghoul.
Well, so you guys want to talk to this ghoul?
Why is he? Well, we're really going to talk to him. We're going to kill him.
Okay.
And like, as long as we don't help him.
So, you 3 guys all surround this pit with this poor, helpless ghoul crawling around the corner. Fucking get out. Like, you can see it, like, trying, like, it starts with a little intelligence, but it's so wounded that its limbs just like collapse as it's attempting to get out. But it's bleeding, and it's just sitting. It looks at you guys and sees you there, and like at that point, it looks like trying to get to you guys, but again, you can't get it.
Kill it. Yeah. One. I'm going to that.
Layden gets filled with this religious fervor of we must kill the undead, and pulls his bow bag and fucking hits one. And so this thing's still.
I will use my thaumaturge to cause tremors like around the big old snake.
Okay, all right. So you just
Continually foot on.
yeah, hell yeah. So like you guys are just like solemnly looking at this creature, like trying to get out. You see Layden try to take a shot, misses, can't hit it, and still like spazzing out a little bit. And instead, you just kind of stop your foot lightly, and light tremors come around the ground. And yeah, it makes it worse. This thing, it can't even get on the walls at this point. You got a rabbit in a hole, and now you made the hole shake, and now the rabbit really can't. And that's what you're witnessing.
Shake it down the hole.
Yeah.
Shake it down the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like slowly going down a little bit. It's like still manically trying to get to you guys.
Okay, let's go. Well, where the fuck is James?
You guys got James.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's stomp my foot against
do something. Yeah.
And
I'm done. I'm dragging James away by the hair. You know whatever you're doing.
Opens up underneath. Creature falls to the bottom. Squeaks to the again. And you guys exit. Up above. You don't have the two missing acolytes, but Bethany is still there. She says, oh, good. You found your friend. Did you see my mother?
See your mother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bethany. We did all the work. I didn't know that you wanted anything. You didn't. Well, why didn't you come with us then? If you were so interested in saving your mother,
I was refused. I wasn't going to defy my father.
Figure it out for yourself. See, I'm out of here.
Yes.
we never saw.
All right. Bethany asked if she can follow you guys out. That's okay. She can leave with you guys.
I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. I don't.
Okay.
Fuck her.
So
I'm in asshole mode with this chick. She didn't come down to help us do anything. Why? We don't know her shit.
she's kind of in a confused state a little bit because, she doesn't have her mother anymore, but she's following you guys out. Her father is still there, just sharpening his weapon. Has not looked at one bit as she's still lost her lead. Fucking just still sharpening his weapon. You guys exit out of the staircase, coming up to the temple where you guys were at and originally found the 3 undead warriors. Find the acolytes there, the ones that you had been able to see. And now you guys are up top level. You guys ready to leave?
We find the acolytes up there that had escaped.
Yeah, from the initial attack.
Okay.
So I
Train
think,
for evil.
yeah, I think based on the alignment, the two that we,
Well, we didn't ask about the orbs, because that's what it's all, there's multiple orbs, and it's all about the orbs.
yeah, and they were definitely, I feel like they were one.
You can always still detect good news too.
Yeah.
Still is. Okay. So you go like this, and you're only the kind of one that's able to notice it versus everyone else. But it's not exactly that everyone around you is evil. But they're definitely not good. Not of the same alignment as like you. Bethany is. Bethany completely is 100%. But
What about her father?
He's all right.
he's downstairs again.
Well, so is Bethany, right?
Well, Bethany came back.
Okay.
But as far as you can tell, everything else is, all the other acolytes are slightly evil except
So I'll use thaumaturge to have a booming voice and say, I demand to know your purpose here.
roll of religion.
19.
The old man Leon walks out of the basement.
Oh
And he comes up, walks right up to you. Nobody else really is kind of doing. They're still like they didn't even hear you, right? You made this big booming voice. They're still going on like they didn't ready. But Leon, so what would you like to know?
The purpose of your presence.
Not it's really of no importance to you. Why don't you go ahead and try to leave?
Try to.
Try to leave.
I just feel like I want to have a conversation. Look, you. Hey, listen. We were just downstairs. Paladin down here, he's very good at knowing like who's good and who's evil. He didn't check. He checked out like who was evil. We went down here. We saved our friend, and while we were doing that, we were looking at two of your acolytes. We were going to save them. Whenever we checked if they were good or evil, we found out that they were evil. Can you explain that to me?
He kind of like stops for a second and he looks at his dog. He goes, "You need to try to leave."
To his dog.
To his dog. He tells her, "You need to try to leave." And as with everything she does, as she did before, as soon as her father orders her to do something, she turns around and tries. The way's open now. It's unblocked. You can see the daylight. And as she walks to the entrance at the front, she realizes she can't pass through. She can't leave. She continually rams her fucking fist against the fucking entranceway, and nothing cracks. Hey, Law walks up to the entrance and walks right through. He says, "That's why I told her not to." And now she's crying, like she's in a corner, like she sees Alof just on this other side of the door, and she can't.
There goes.
So this place.
But they're still in conversation. That's what we say.
That's why their purpose doesn't.
That's where we're at.
Show him the orb with the skull. Does that mean anything to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold up the scroll.
Oh.
Or can you tell me about this?
Well, I can tell you my wife looked for it for a long time. You see, we're not a normal order of paladins. We are orders of vengeance. We're in a long war with these things that come up from these purple skulls. We sought a more strict regimen in our order to take care of things. But my wife didn't feel that we went far enough. Well, tell me about it.
This place corrupted her. She tried to kill us when we got there.
You see, I've known for a long time we can't leave because she had an order for us that we would be eternal soldiers in this fight. I don't know where you're from, Paladin. I don't know what from era you come from, but we are stuck in an eternal place due to our oaths. We're eternally held here.
This is why I don't do religion.
Bethany kind of like picks herself up and she walks towards you all and she says, I don't know about these purple orbs, but I know they're bad. And we were sworn here to protect it. If you want to leave purple orbs here, we will protect them. Won't have to carry that burden anymore. And
Damn, we could rid ourselves of the orbs without James? Like, isn't he, like, heavily involved with these orbs?
I say we get out of this cave. Once we leave this cave, we can come back and commune with these spirits, correct? Perhaps. Do we not?
Leon checks.
No. But they're bound to evil. What do you guys think?
I think because of James's connection to the orb and Eve, but I really think that we need to do the protecting ourselves.
If we explain this to him, he'll never believe you.
It's smacking you, and she says, "Want to hang on to both of them, You saw what one could do. Do you want to risk two? We will protect it. You won't have to worry about it anymore.
But one of James's ambitions is due to James being granted that boon and the effects that we've had on this place since we've been here, I feel that the orbs would be safer in our possession.
We'll argue with you. You saved us as much as you could, and you saved your friend. I don't see where I can argue with that. With that, we made you a promise. I hope it crosses the realms, but, and she pulls out a chest, gives it to you, says, here's 150 gold each for you for attempting to find what happened to my mother.
274 gold. Fucking rich.
With everyone back, Bethany walks up to you and says, we can offer you one more bit of bonus to assist you on, but I hope you find out what's going on in the real world. Is there anything you want to ask me before you leave?
Who is your mother?
Who is my mother? She was a researcher. That was her thing.
How long have y'all been down here?
2 weeks.
Did 2 weeks. Eyes.
No, it's 2 weeks. Bethany.
Probably 2 weeks to you. Let me ask. Your mother, you said she's a researcher.
Mhm.
Did she research anything in regards to these purple orbs?
You've heard of the vicious attacks. Every village in Eternity.
On the churches.
Everywhere. The churches, the villages, these creatures are coming up from the ground.
I thought they were bandits.
No. Creatures,
Okay.
things, insects, massive things, just appear out of nowhere. And they massacre entire villages. And we've barely been able to find out what they are or how to combat them. And that was what my mother was researching.
Okay, what's that have to do with the purple orbs?
All we know is that when these purple orbs become centralized, these things appear.
What do you mean by centralized?
When you gather them, when you create a focal point.
How many are there?
We found tens, if not hundreds, across Eternity alone. We want to stop them. Why do you think this church is underground? It's a waypoint. It's a stop. Drag them up, then we murder them. Kill them as soon as they come up. That is what this place is built for. And my mother was trying to find a different way to do it.
Your mother was trying to find a different way to do it. What did she learn about that different way? Or what is that?
Fighting the insects?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the issue.
We fought 2 of those fucking things. We killed them.
We've killed 2 of them.
2 of them.
With only 4. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. These things can massacre whole squadrons. Only 5, 6. We were able to kill 2 of them. It's quite an impressive feat.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know.
as far as I know, these things, they're dragged up by these orbs, they pulled to them, and we're meant to kill them. That is what our order is. That is the order of vengeance in Eternity. We are meant to kill them. That's why we were here.
Okay. You guys got anything else for this lady? Fucking howdy.
Let me ask you. In your mother's search for answers, do you know of any rash decision she may have made that could have corrupted her?
He didn't feel that my father and the order went far enough. He thought they were half measures and half steps. And that's when Leon walks up and says, that's why we're here. And he points to the 3 corpses
that you guys fought before. In the very beginning. It says, we're eternal guardians of this place. And you all got past us.
And yeah,
We are here as protectors. And my wife thought we could be better. We saw that in this state as macabre as it could be, it is an eternal service. It is an eternal supply of men that would defeat this monstrosity. And that's what she saw. And we accepted. When, like, all the memories of, like, them being kind of evil, but not. Elect and taken. They accepted the offer.
Saying they're even though they're evil, they're basically fighting the insect things, which are also after the orbs.
The father. He says
Father.
we were losing too many men daily.
they made the right decision.
So another order was found that would provide eternal soldier. We were desperate.
Who was that order?
The order of Agamemnon, for vengeance power.
Wow. Agamemnon. How do you feel about Onus, given that you're an order within the order of Agamemnon?
Onus is the father of all things. He created everything, so he sees things as equal.
But Agamemnon sees things differently than Onus, so you must see things differently than Onus as well, correct?
Onus is too passive. He's too hands off, whereas Agamemnon chooses to correct what has been wrong. And no, Onus is not evil, but he is too indecisive, is the word. Whereas Agamemnon takes action. And that's why we serve him.
What is the best way to kill him then? Since that's your arch nemesis, you surely know some trick.
The best way to kill them. If I knew we wouldn't be here.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Helldiver ship.
And with that, he kind of pats his daughter shoulder. Says, this is what we are here. You have to solve the issue. We're here to defend against it. And when we fall, hopefully you will be there again. That's her. And like, as he says that, like, you guys can see like the skin plowing away, turning into bones. And this is the same undead warrior that is sitting next to you that you guys killed 2 episodes ago. We're here to serve.
And Ty is gone, correct?
Ty is in.
Yeah, okay. He's in. Okay, he's in your mind. Okay, gotcha.
And with that, I wish you well on your journeys. And all the other acolytes and everyone turns undead around you. But they don't attack or anything like that or wish harm. They do the exact same things they were. Just undead. Bethany kind of walks you guys to the entrance of the tomb. And again, she can't walk out. She's stuck. But she watches as you guys walk away. And with that, James opens his eyes. That's the end of the session.
Nice. Well done. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, very good.
Good.